Welcome. Sorry I'm late. Thank you for joining. I'm here with Brian and Bruce, who woke me up.
Hey.
Yes. So I'm low energy. I mean, I'm on my diet. I mean, a
I got
lot
lung
smaller
issues.
portions. Yeah, we're me and Brian have the excuses going. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm having a Pepsi. I need some energy here. Woo. Oh, that's not whatever. I need
Is
some
my
energy.
avatar working?
Your avatar? Your Brian avatar?
Yeah. Oh, that's weird.
Your Harry Potter avatar?
Yeah. Oh.
Well,
Anyways. No, there it goes. Got fixed. Fixed it. Better
okay, so we have some topics for
now. Oh,
tonight.
god damn.
I've also been busy. I know it is figure drawing. I know. I don't drink it often. I have a few, I have one every once in a while to give me, for work. Or I'm struggling for today. I have really low energy. And my wife's present that she got me came today, and it's like the worst IKEA project from hell.
Okay.
And I'm only like a third of the way through. I was like, I can't do it all today. I have to give up and wait, but it's gonna be really cool. Hey Andrew, I don't know if we're talking about Spider-Man tonight, but thank you. Uh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Let me bring up the main topic here.
Main topic. What's the main topic?
Star Wars.
Of course it is.
Let me see. And I did actually. Oh, what the? It's Forbes. No, I got to bring up. I wanted to bring up this article, but Forbes has like a subscriber only thing. I'm like, I'm not bringing it up. But at least
Subscriber
I'll show
OnlyFans?
the title. No, the title is funny though. And this is quite a. This is the first. I changed the title of the stream a few times. This is the first press we get after the infamous South Park episode, the Pandaverse. This is the first thing we get from Lucasfilm and Kathy. It is kind of. I'm not upset. It is kind of funny though. It's kind of funny how they.
Is that from Lucasfilms and Kathleen Kennedy, or was it an interview she gave to a magazine or a website?
It's not. It's from the director. It's not.
Okay.
She represents Lucasfilm.
It's not even Kathleen Kennedy.
I
I
know. It's not.
know.
I know. It's from.
Wow.
Coming
It's about the
from.
clickbait.
It's
I
coming.
wasn't
Yes,
gonna.
it
Oh
is. It
man, I
is.
wasn't
You're
even
right.
gonna defend her this time, dude. I was just like, whatever. I don't
This
care.
is the first response we get from Lucasfilm. They're
Uh,
a whole Lucasfilm, Kathy, Star Wars. This is the first news we get after the Pandaverse episode. I was thinking about how to make it clickbaitier. Thank you, Bruce.
Bravo.
You just exposed me.
I expose you all the time.
Yeah,
Nothing new. It's
but
not
this
like I
is
don't call you out.
you know how they say they double down on everything. It's very funny that this is the first thing that comes out after that episode. They got a lot of traction.
Anthony, could you send me the link for that video for the interview she gave? This way, there's no misinterpretation of her words and what was asked and what was seen.
Okay. Well, I was going to bring up an article too. Yes. Where is Anthony? Is Anthony? Should I
I
send him a
don't
link?
know. You should show Anthony the link. I
Yes,
like Anthony.
I do. Oh, now you do. No, I'm just kidding. He's always like. He's always like.
Wow.
I'm kidding. That
Wow.
was a joke.
The
Listen,
truth comes out, man.
Anthony has been one of my biggest supporters on my channel. He's been there since day one, and
Okay.
he's highly appreciated. I'd rather have him on the channel than you. All right.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
Woo!
Sorry,
Shots
All right,
fired.
he's
I'm looking
spicy.
at
Him and me tonight, guys.
I'm looking at for you on Twitter. Here you are. Yeah, we
Oh,
need
You know what?
Anthony in here.
baby.
Listen, I'm
See?
not against this Ray movie. I just think it's funny. I think the whole the whole environment for this is hilarious.
I just think it's,
You're not wrong. It's just it's been one joke after another, but
you know, I just think it's nothing new. We've celebrated first women in space, first women scientists,
All right, that's
first
why it's
women this.
cringy.
It's nothing new.
I know, but that's why it's cringy a little bit, right?
Yeah,
Them leading
Sure.
with this, we're not bringing
they're
Star
not
Wars
leading
back
with
to.
this. They're not leading with this. She was asked the question,
Well,
wasn't
yeah,
she? This is not an official Lucasfilm or Kathleen Kennedy press release, is it?
it
No.
Ah, okay. Just
it's
being
the
clear.
first.
I just want to be clear for
It's
the
somebody talking in the
listeners.
trades, man.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
And
what's
then people
highlighted
ran
all
with
the
it.
time.
And people ran with it.
In LDG, thank you again for the memberships. Let me bring this up here. Hold on. I don't like
Get
how
to
much
himself a
I don't like
membership.
how you're pushing back on me so much. It's making it very difficult.
Well, someone has to, because I know once Voltaire gets here, it's gonna be
Is
a
Voltaire
max.
coming? Oh,
It's
I
gonna
need
be a
Voltaire.
max love fest.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I'd love that. LDG, free the net. Hashtag free the net.
Shouldn't have
Go
said
check
that.
out LDG's channel.
I know.
All the game was gifted a membership. Patrick Petrarco. LDG was gifted a membership to himself. I've never seen that before. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I've never seen that before. Artemis.
Wow,
Ryan Landis.
I didn't know you could gift the membership if you weren't a member. That's
Yeah,
what they do. I
that's
did
pretty
not know
cool.
that.
I've never seen that happen. That's awesome. That's
At
awesome.
least you
Thank
gave
you,
yourself a
LDG.
membership.
Yeah. All right. Anthony is here. Hey, Anthony. How's it
What's
going?
up? Great.
Oh, actually, it's been
Uh,
happening lately.
he got his Max, you done fucked up voice.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Nah.
No.
I mean, I got the link for them to see it.
You sound sleepy too. Okay. So here's the article that I can't bring up. And if you're just getting here, please thumbs up the video for my amazing clickbait. Starting out 2024 right.
No, it's
Uh,
not a good clip, right?
Forbes upcoming Star Wars films attacked as woke by right-wing critics over director's comments. I'm sure is what it's saying. And I can't click on the link because Forbes makes you pay to read their
Bro,
article.
just click on the link I sent, and there's a video on what she's talking about. It's a video.
Oh, you have a video.
Yeah, it's in the link I put in the
That's
private.
even better. Okay.
Yeah, because the reporter asks her. She don't
Of course, the reporter asked. They know the whole. It's not a video.
Well, you got to click the link in the.
Okay. Hold on. Oh no, CNN. That's the perfect place to.
Wait, CNN has both
That's where
points of
it
views
originated
now.
from. CNN. I was like, oh, she must did an interview on CNN then.
Hold on a second.
I thought we were going to start the new year not caring about woke and diversity and complaining and
I'm all
rant.
for it. I'm all for it.
I don't. What you
Kelly?
say? I don't mind whatsoever. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I just waiting to see a new Star Wars movie. That's it. I really don't care.
You know, it's not like she lied. It's true.
But she's the first director ever to direct a Star Wars movie ever, and the first color as well, the color person as well. So, like I don't like. I mean, people getting mad at her quotes. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
I've seen some of my friends go, she hates men.
No,
like,
no,
what?
bro. She's
No.
she's the first female director ever to direct a Star Wars ever. It probably would have been Patty Jenkins if that movie never got made.
Let me just say this. Just because you're for equal rights for women in countries that don't have equal rights for women doesn't mean you hate men. It just means you just want everybody to be equal.
Yeah.
That's all.
People get
I want everyone to be equal.
People getting mad over a quote. I was like, come on.
I'm not mad at all. I think it's funny based on the environment of Lucasfilm and Star Wars and how many years it's been, and then this is the first thing we get.
Well, the first thing.
And yeah, it's very. Bruce is right. You're all right that the person asking the interview probably did that so they could get that bite because they know what people are going to click on. That's what's going to get the most clicks.
Yes.
That's why the internet has compromised.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they try to make the news and instead of just report the news, say know what's going to happen.
No, but and she's happy, and she's happy that the production is stuff. She talks about production and other stuff in the video, so I can see why.
I clicked on it comes up with all right, now let me see. They put the wrong video in there. It talks about Pakistan counts down to 2024, or maybe it's the beginning of the video.
Could be asked during the interview.
Oh, okay, here it is. Okay, finally, I found it.
Probably
CNN's probably going to claim it.
Yes, I mean, maybe. We don't know.
You know CNN. All right, hold on. Let me bring this up here.
I stopped watching CNN a long time ago.
Fake news. I heard I heard you watch it all the time, Anthony.
Never.
All right, let's see. Let's make this bigger.
World, including her home country of Pakistan. Filmmaker and activist Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy is the only female
and activist. Okay.
Director to have won 2 Academy Awards by the age.
That's a great accomplishment. I'm not taking away her Academy Awards. That's a great accomplishment. I personally, I don't think that qualifies you for a big blockbuster movie. It's a different type of movie. I think she's done documentaries before. That's what she won awards for.
Yeah, because people I see people have been using this whole "I like to make men uncomfortable" quote. Which she says it's important to be able to look into the eyes of a man and say, "I'm here," and recognize that I'm working to bring something that makes you uncomfortable, and should make you uncomfortable because you need to change your attitude. And it's only when you're uncomfortable, when you're shifty, when you have to have difficult conversations, that you will perhaps look at yourself in the mirror and not like the reflection, and then say, maybe there's something wrong with the way I think, or maybe there's something wrong with the way I'm addressing the issue. That was the full quote. And that was from 2015. And I'm pretty sure she's speaking about her experiences in Pakistan.
Yeah.
And Pakistan is not one of the more liberal, fair for women countries,
Yeah, it's definitely
it's not.
Definitely not. Yeah.
All right.
37. She's also the first woman and the first person of color to direct a Star Wars film. It's set to be released in 2026. You can say that the force is strong with this one.
Oh boy.
Here's Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy.
Oh, so that's how they were introduced.
I'm very thrilled about the project because
That's what?
That's how she was introduced.
Yeah, that's the way that the interview introduced her. Yeah, the interview is just hyping her up, which is common. Yeah.
This is fake news, right?
No, this is CNN. She's the one who did the interview.
That's it. That's where the fake news became popular from.
Oh, you're talking about the me.
I think what we are about to create is something very special, and we're in 2024 now, and I think it's about time that we had a woman come forward to shape the story in a galaxy far, far away.
When the Star Wars announcement came out, you posted
this for a woman.
That was the quote. And everybody went crazy.
I don't see a problem with that.
I don't see
now. To be fair, that might not be the first thing that the director said. They just decided to lead with that in the video for obvious reasons.
Come on! Oh my god, man!
It's not that bad.
That's not even a bad quote.
No.
This on Instagram. You said this, quote, "I have always been attracted to the hero's
I like
journey,
this better.
and the world definitely
honestly, out of all this, I like this.
That's nice.
Yeah, she's talking about why she wants to do Star Wars, not just I'm the first.
So it sounds like she's a fan of Star Wars.
Oh, okay, I know. But this is, to be fair to people that are critical of this, though, Bruce and myself. It'd be nice to be led with this, but this also could be this could be the editors at CNN leading with what they know is going to get the most traction and it's going to trigger the most people.
Well,
but
to be fair,
I personally would love to hear why people are wanting to be on the project first ahead of, well, this is a good moment for women.
No matter what she said, people will be upset. It didn't matter. And she said that's
true.
Sky was
you're right there. You're not wrong. Yeah.
Now, she's obviously a Star Wars fan based on this tweet right here
from Instagram when they announced it. I think last year or this year. Yeah. And people's like, where's Maria Lucas? Yes, she saved Star Wars and the editing room. Yes, we thank her for that. But she didn't have to bring her up in this. She was talking about like directing the movie and stuff like that. So
if you're just getting here, please thumbs up the video as well. We have 9 likes. Let's try to get 25. 25.
If you've been bitching since the last.
Oh, what?
Since the rise, I say if people have been bitching since the rise of Skywalker, when was that? 2019, 2017,
2019. Yeah.
Get over it. It's not going to change.
What the heck is Zeno on? He's like completely what? Okay.
Nah, talking. Please not.
All right. Let's see what else is said here. They're probably just going to read this here.
Needs more heroes. The blueprints of the heroes we see on screen are rooted in reality. Unquote. Not sure. I mean,
that's true.
All right. Let me see. Thank you, Voltaire.
Hi and hello, Kathleen Kennedy apologists.
Yes. What? Okay. Voltaire, what's your first reaction?
There's a simple answer for everyone that keeps hating on Star Wars. Stop watching it. Boycott.
Yeah,
Stop
I'm not
hating
going to this movie. I'm absolutely not going to this movie.
Oh, you're not? Voltaire.
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because I don't care for the political statement before it's even been started. Right off the top.
Okay, to be fair though, Bruce and other people in the pit and Anthony were saying that might not be what she intended. That's what the interviewers intended, the way they edited the video. But yeah,
she didn't say that it's time for a female lead in the galaxy?
She said it's time for a woman to shape Star Wars.
Okay, that's political. That's agenda-driven, isn't it? Or am I misinterpreting that? Okay, sorry, agenda-driven, I should say.
Yeah, but she is also saying that she appreciates the hero's journey there too.
Just enough.
That's not agenda-driven? Am I misinterpreting?
How about this? Shut up and make the goddamn movie. I don't care what you think. Outside of Star Wars, just make a fucking movie.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree with that. Yes, it's been forever for Star Wars.
They'll shut Max up.
I'm fine. I've gotten good Star Wars. I like Ahsoka a lot.
Well, I'm just imagining Patty Jenkins is somewhere like pissed off.
Oh yeah. Her movie's never.
She was a female.
She's done. Yeah, she's done.
She got her chance to shape
Zeno,
Star Wars. There's a lot of
to be fair,
big names that are getting kind of screwed out of this one.
Leading with what your
it's true,
identity
Brian,
ahead of the talking about the
we did have
of the
female
project
in Star Wars
is actually identity.
Not making movies, just a TV show.
Yeah, sorry. When I use the term political statement, it doesn't reference directly a politics.
Sorry, Bryce Dallas Howard. Your episodes of Mandalorian don't count.
No, but leading with why you're good for the project because of your identity ahead of.
That's not what she said. She's not putting down other women when she's making that statement.
No, she's not. She's not.
But the lead up, at least the way it's presented to the audience here, is talking about the director's identity.
That's the interviewer.
Yes, I know,
not
but
the director.
That's still identity politics. It is, to be fair. It is.
I mean, why is the director supposed to say, "Oh, don't talk about my"?
No.
That's not. This is the interview.
It always you're right, Anthony, but it always happens.
From what I understand, she's a woman. Shut up and just make the movie.
No one said that. Now you're straw manning.
Pretty much.
Ray's already led the Star Wars movies for the last 3 movies.
Just
so why is she making that statement?
I don't care. Man, woman, question mark, sideways symbol.
Oh no!
Shut up. Make the motherfucking movie. And
I want a sideways.
Stop bitching. I'm good. I don't care anymore. Fucking Star Wars is so broken.
You like Star
whatever,
Wars still?
man.
Wait a second,
I
Brian.
do. I'm just saying.
He do, but like
so,
he wants a movie. Yeah.
Everybody fucking hates it so goddamn much, and it's just whatever. Let's go.
I'll be honest. I want to see a movie, but I've been enjoying the TV side as well. I'm enjoying the animated
to the ground.
as well.
Listen, I'm giving this. I am going to see this day one, Bruce.
The writing for this movie has the Peaky Blinders people behind it.
I am actually. Can I be real? The only reason I'm really interested in going to this movie is the identity politics angle. Like, I want to go support a director. Now, to be fair, I'm completely okay with people saying, you know what, they're leading with that. That's not what I want to. I want to hear about good Star Wars, good story. Well, that turns people off.
The writer of this next movie is the writer of Peaky Blinders.
Okay,
and
so
Lock.
Can you
two great projects?
Do you believe me when I am actually going to the theater because of the identity politics, saying I want to give a woman director a first chance in Star Wars?
Like this,
and I'm going to review it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with saying you're gonna see, you're gonna review, and you're gonna give your fair shot to the movie.
Because honestly, Rey character, I could take it or leave her character, you know.
For sure. I mean, some people hate it, some people enjoy her. You know,
but I completely
mostly
respect people that say, you know what, I want to hear in the marketing about the character, and not the people making it. They kind of want to. I think, not to speak for people, kind of want to separate that and not stop hearing about all this supplemental stuff. The industry is still needs to progress, but it's been doing pretty good, and keep leading with this is cringe to a lot of people.
Listen, the best movie of 2023 in my mind was a female director, Saltburn, and the biggest grossing movie of 2023 was a female director. There's lots of good, successful female directors. This doesn't need to be here. Somebody who has no idea what the hell's going on.
To you, if you can you speak to the point, Voltaire, where is it potentially cringy when they lead with this? When you see all these other, now there hasn't been a female director in Star Wars in the theater yet. So that's true, but to still lead with that, is that kind of cringe to you based on the success of these other women in the industry? Is that, you know,
it reeks of we're doing this just because it's this, as opposed to this was the best person for the job. You know what I mean?
So what would you prefer? You would prefer that they lead with, this is the story we want to tell about Rey because of this. You want to hear about why they need to make this movie, not the other stuff that they lead with.
Yeah.
Okay, right. That's fair. That's not, we can't call him a misogynist or anything for things like that. He supports women in the industry.
I'm telling you, Saltburn was my favorite movie of 2023, written, directed by a woman. And if you haven't seen the movie,
Barbie?
I don't Barbie, but I recognize that it's the highest grossing movie and people loved it. So that's just not for my taste, but people loved it. But she did a good job. So female directors, it's not such a weird thing that there's a female director. They're just as talented. Women can be directors. It's fine. You just don't have to say, like when I was talking to Perp about Saltburn on his channel, I said, I don't even think of this woman as a female director. She's just a director. She's super talented.
Well, some feel like Jury. This is an interesting point. Jury Master Foot Fighter. Also, this is disrespectful to Bryce Dallas Howard and the female directors, Deborah Chow, who worked on the Disney Plus shows. Yeah. No love for them.
I mean, the way that the interview is.
Let's be real. What it really is all these people that went to school for marketing, and they lead with this as a way to market nowadays.
Yeah, and it's a poor way of marketing things.
Yes, I agree.
I don't believe there's any way that this woman could do a better job directing this movie than Bryce Dallas Howard could. By the way, a person who we've seen her work, and it's excellent. And she knows the universe to some extent.
I'm surprised. Like I'm still surprised she still hasn't. Like she's an amazing actress. I'm surprised she still hasn't done a Star Wars movie yet.
To be fair, she got 2 Academy Awards. That's why the other.
Well, maybe because the Star Wars fandom is so toxic, she doesn't want to deal with them.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
As a main Star Wars movie.
She has no problem coming back to. Not that anything I heard.
No, she don't. She don't have a problem.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about all the hate Star Wars films I've gotten in the last decade.
Oh,
she doesn't want to deal with that
direct
toxic
an episode
fandom.
then, Bruce?
An episode is different.
Well, a
than
TV
being
is
front
easy
and
to
center
direct
for
in a live
a
action
big
movie.
budget movie.
That's
Yeah,
wildly speculative that Bryce Dallas Howard would turn it down.
I mean, you could also argue the same thing Max does all the time about this is just another example of Kathleen Kennedy taking a hot hand.
Yeah, she really doubled down. I almost respect how she's giving everybody an F.
I'll be real. I'm not going for the quality of the product, right? I'm going to support a woman director in Star Wars. I'm not a huge fan of the way they're marketing.
I mean, we have we have nothing to go by on this movie other than who's directing it.
That's another thing that frustrates people. Yes,
because it's 3 years out.
Let
me put it this way: just because Jordan Peele had a lot of hits and movies doesn't mean there's still not a problem for black directors in Hollywood. The same thing going for women directors. Just because there are women directed doesn't mean they're treated as equal as men directors.
Yeah, that's
all right. Hey,
problems still exist.
We got a hot one tonight.
What did I walk into? A base Bruce? I agree, Christopher. Whatever.
What
and I agree. I would love to see Bryce do a live action movie Star Wars someday.
Oh no!
But also,
Star Wars, the end is die.
Stop.
Is he drinking?
He's joking.
He's joking.
He's mocking us. He's pretending he's being sarcastic.
I know he is.
I mean, like I would love to see one day maybe Bryce direct a Star Wars movie, but she wouldn't. I don't think she will ever do because it's easy to do something on TV than live action.
Listen, I could. Two things could be true at the same time. I'm going to support this movie because I want Star Wars to be back in theaters, and I do want to give this woman a chance because she has earned a chance. I just think that for big blockbuster movies, it takes a different skill set than documentary filmmaking, even if you won an Academy Award. That's where she comes from.
What did Juri Han mean by she worked on Mando, though?
I don't know.
Bryce Howard.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Oh, Bryce.
Yeah. Like people wanted. People want to direct a movie.
From the stable of women directors
is,
that already worked.
Is that this has been how each one of these movies has been pitched.
Yeah.
For the last half fucking decade. Okay. It's not moving the needle, and all it does is divide people. Okay.
I think,
and you can call toxic fans all you want, but at a certain point, something makes people fucking toxic. Especially when something gets thrown in your goddamn face constantly.
Did she call people toxic?
No.
Dude.
Okay.
If you've been on these shows, you know exactly how I feel about this crap. Okay. So don't give me that oh God crap. Okay. I'm telling you right now. This happens all the time. Don't ignore it.
Well,
some people don't see it as being put in their face. It's being seen and given a voice in these media that they never had before.
But
I just don't understand the anger.
Isn't that shoving it in someone's face? Seeing it over and over and over again when all you want to do is watch a fucking episode of Star Wars?
Seeing what exactly?
The fact that this woman's a director and that's the only reason we're given for this movie being good.
That at the start, yes, you're right. It's being promoted.
At the start,
yeah.
You want examples? I'm giving them to you. Okay.
Yeah.
And this happens every single time a woman gets announced for director. This happened when Patty Jenkins was announced. This happens every single time. So yeah, I'm tired of it. Yes, people shove it in my face. And you know what? It is dumb. Okay. It's not selling any tickets. It's not moving any needles. Get over it already.
People recognize
Max is shoving it in your face.
No, people recognize the
and
marketing.
So are you.
But how do I shove it? How are we shoving it in your face?
It's leading with the person's
Constantly
identity and things like that.
This is the show.
Instead of why the movie needs to be made. Like, why are they making, a Ray movie?
There's more to
yeah.
What do you mean, why are they making a Ray movie?
It doesn't affect my day-to-day. Okay, and
those movies made $1 billion each. Every movie that Ray was in made $1 billion.
Yeah. Well, in contrast, look at the way they marketed Mandalorian, and there's a really good diversity of directors on that. And it was, I think, it was a different
directors in there.
I think it was a really different tone the way they presented that instead of just leading with this. They're talking about Amanda's story. Okay, well let's
my
take
thing,
temperature down a little bit because I know it's getting heated, but
yeah,
there is. Go ahead.
Yeah, my
Go ahead.
thing for the movie is I want to see how they market it. I want to see how they do the story. I want to see who's going to be in the story.
Yeah.
The only thing is we know Ray's the lead, but what characters are going
But
to
let's
show
be
up in
real
the
too.
movie?
We are watching CNN. CNN, of course, is going to lead with this. As the
Oh yeah,
reason
CNN
for-
always lead to those
Yeah.
bullshit.
This is why it's a story on CNN.
Yeah.
Okay, so once again, it further solidifies the point we were just trying to make.
That's true. Yeah, Brian is right with that one. Yeah.
Okay, they are
Well, we
force
wouldn't have
feeding
known
it
about it unless we saw it
via
now.
CNN.
Okay.
So
Yep,
okay,
he's right.
It's a pattern, Perp. I could still support it and recognize the pattern. I think you pretty.
I watched it. What exactly? I don't know what she said. I don't know how they lead this in. I don't know anything. What's going on?
That's okay. You're gonna have to go and do your background research then, dude. I ain't got time to step
The
around.
first woman
step back
of
and
Keller,
step
the
back
about
and,
time a
hold
woman
your
shaped
hand, man.
Star Wars, things like that was the lead up to this. Instead of, yeah.
I'm not holding your hand either.
And I'm not against any of
I
that.
show up to these streams knowing jack shit,
Okay,
dude.
hold on, but this is
I
true,
figured it
though.
out myself, dude.
It is true.
Okay,
but
okay, well, I caught up.
but
Okay,
you-
now
but can you
what you're saying is
recognize
true,
that
so of
that's
course
cringe?
the CNN is going to lead with that.
Do you know what a virtue signal is?
Oh my god! So they shouldn't have said it at all.
No, I'm not. Don't make straw man me with all these other things.
Okay,
I'm
so what
saying
is the proper way so it's not shoved in your
I'm
face?
saying
It's fact,
They shouldn't have
being
said it at all. They should have said, "Hey,
I don't
we got
care.
a Ray-
I
we
just
have a
recognize the
movie
pattern.
coming
I
out about
recognize
Ray, and it's got a director. Fantastic. We don't need to know the name, the color, race. Does not matter, dude. Just
people think that this potentially could
God.
be a virtue
No,
signal
Perp.
or cringe the way it's marketing.
No,
like we should.
You just
support
asked
this
for an
movie
example
because
of how. Okay, so this is why I hate having these conversations.
No,
because
don't
You
get
ask for
upset, Brian.
examples. You
Yeah.
get an example
in this
and
one,
you
in
don't-
this
and you
particular
don't-
story,
I
what she
just
said.
fucking gave you one.
In this
Okay.
one, so she said this.
My God.
So
she did not say this.
Okay, so that's what I'm fucking talking about. So
Okay,
stop giving me the fucking examples when I'm saying what did she specifically say, and then you're going off on some other shit.
Because she is. She said that she's one of the first female directors in the show, and all this stuff. The host of the show said it.
Yeah, the reporter.
Okay,
The reporter.
What I said was, is my example here is if you want to do it properly without pissing the world off, all you have to do is say, "Hey, we got to do a director.
Hey,
this is the Ray movie
you know what?
director." Done.
Fuck
right?
the people that get pissed off at this. How about that?
Max, just play the intro again for people that just got here in the
All
chat. Also,
Crazy Joe, this comment is cringe. That's the cringiest comment. That's cringe isn't a thing.
Says the
All right,
cringiest person.
All
I
right,
know.
I'll replay it. That's fair because Perp doesn't have all the context. Woo, this is getting. I didn't mean for it to go like
I'm
this.
not acting like it's
What do you think was
fucking
going to
hurting
happen,
me.
Max?
I wasn't
What
gonna play the
hell?
video.
Oh my
I blame
God,
Anthony.
people are so stupid. I can't do this anymore. You guys are dumb. Like,
Oh boy.
My brain hurts.
This is the reason why. Like Star Wars, like Star Wars
stupid,
is crazy.
most pointless conversation we've ever had on MME, dude.
It's not pointless.
It is. It really is.
Well, thanks.
It's the biggest circle jerk, like going around and around and around.
I hope it's the sickness meds that's
dude, because you came in halfway through the conversation and you don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, and ask for context.
Okay, and you're not gonna get it.
Okay,
never
okay.
do.
Really?
All right. I'm taking control. I'm taking control. I'll give him the context.
Meanwhile, Pakistan is counting down to the start of a new year, and they're just over a couple of hours until the festivities begin there. Our next guest is an inspiration to women all over the world, including her home country of Pakistan.
This is the way it's presented. Oscar-winning director. They did put Oscar-winning first. That's good. First woman, Ursula Keller, direct Star Wars film.
Filmmaker and activist Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy is the only female director to have won 2 Academy Awards by the age of 37. She's also the first woman and the first person of color to direct a Star Wars film. It's set to be released in 2026. You can say that the force is strong with this one. Here's Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy.
I'm very thrilled about the project because I think what we are about to create is something very special. And we're in 2024 now. And I think it's about time that we had a woman come forward to shape the story in a galaxy far, far away.
When the Star Wars announcement came out,
so there
That's
you go.
where everyone got mad.
I'm not mad.
No,
I'm
not mad. I'm talking about
cannot
people
be mad and
people
point
on
it out at
social
the same.
media is mad on but even people on social media,
I cannot be
Voltaire,
mad and
your
point it out
thoughts?
at the same point. At the same point, I could point out that it's focusing on her identity and things like that instead of the actual project, which, to be fair, gets a lot of people make lots of people feel their opinion is that it's cringe, it's a virtue signal, and it's talking about the identity of the person instead of the project, and that turns a lot of people off, and it's not generating actual profits for the company or ticket sales instead of focusing on the character. Why are we still focusing on this when we want to hear about the character?
Because it's the first. What do you mean still? This is the first time. Did you see that this is the first time it happened? That's why they mentioned
this is
so
not the first time a woman shaped Star Wars.
Not at all.
In the theater,
in film, and I don't know what that means.
Not
Look,
a woman. She never shaped Star Wars.
I don't know what they meant by that. Maybe they let this woman do her own whole writing, the story, everything. Like maybe that's what she meant by that. Okay. Because I know that all the other women directors that do the shows and stuff, like they have to work with the showrunners, the writers.
They did the same thing with Patty Jenkins.
Patty Jenkins was gonna do a movie.
Gave her a free run and do all of her stuff.
Here's
but
something
they didn't give her the
like
opportunity to be in the news and say, like, to make that a fact that this was the first movie to do that.
I would like to point this out. Someone noticing this and being critical, it does not equally automatically equate them to misogynist either.
No, but it's a weird thing to be critical of. This is a fluff piece on a New Year's Eve thing. And it's like, the CNN is going to go for the easy headlines. If it's an
isolation perp, I understand that. But every single project's pitched like this.
Dude, it's been like this. Like, do you guys not think Catherine Bigelow got the same thing in like 1990 when she did Point Break? Oh, a woman doing an action movie. Let's talk about the first. Like they do. This is what happens.
No, I don't think so.
No, you don't think so? Okay,
no.
We'll look it up.
Okay, I don't. But if you're right, I'll give you props. But I don't think so. I don't think it was focused on as much as and heavily as it is now. That's all. I mean, I'm still gonna go support the movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I want to see. I've been waiting for a Star Wars movie since 2019. I understand they might take a break or shit like that. I mean, I'm enjoying the TV shows. I'm enjoying the animated stuff.
Oh my goodness!
So we'll see what.
Here's the thing. The critique with Catherine, I believe, and Catherine, or let's just say Star Wars, because it's ridiculous to blame one person for this or whatever, was always she is hiring based on hype of trailers. Something like Godzilla, Rogue One, Gareth Evans got hit up with Godzilla trailer, was doing awesome. Same thing happened with the other guys, the Han Solo. Same thing happened with Patty Jenkins, like all that. This seems like this has nothing to do with hype. Patty Jenkins actually hired someone that looks like they have like a story to tell. I'm giving benefit of the doubt. A 2-time Academy Award winner. It's like she's kind of like they're kind of doing what we asked for.
So a little more backstory, Perp. She's not writing the movie. It's the writer from Peaky Blinders and Locke.
Peaky Blinders, that's a pretty high caliber writer. I haven't seen the show, but I've heard it's really good.
Won a ton of wars and stuff like that.
The other potentials. But I still want to. We're going to move on. But I still want to say the other thing that potentially puts people off in the wrong way is, now you're telling me, like, with this huge virtue signal that they're doing with CNN and Lucasfilm, you're making me feel like I have to buy a ticket instead of talking about the character. Like, that also puts people off. Like, okay, just talk about the project at this point.
There's no project to talk about. There's no script. They were just introducing her.
If she was hired on, there's a reason to talk about Ray.
She's the first female directing a Star Wars film. That is literally news. You're saying don't say that?
I'm not saying don't say it. I'm saying it can be cringy. Because we've heard this every single project. They marketing.
That's literally news. That's what the news is.
Max, you need to find a new word, please.
The cringe is for that's cringe.
Mike Tomlin and Tony Dungy were in a football game, a playoff game or something, and they said, "What do you think about the first time 2 African American coaches have reached us?" And Mike Tomlin gave the best answer. He goes, "I don't want to talk about that. That's not relevant. We're just 2 coaches doing this." That's the way you handle a question like that. You know what I mean? I just don't feel
not
like
all people of color think alike and think like that. Just saying.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's the right way to handle it. I agree with you. Not everybody does.
I would push back Voltaire a little bit, saying the right way and the wrong way. That's different. Different people handle it different ways.
Max,
you personally respect that way more. There's, because he's talking about his job instead of his identity. But there's not a wrong way, right way, and a wrong way. I want to be pushed back on that part.
She's the first woman to direct a Star Wars film, no matter what time period. If this was made in the 80s and it was a Superman film, that headline would still go.
Yeah, it is I recognize it as a pattern. Even if I still support it, you don't see the pattern at all. Purpose is consistently finding things to promote it based on the hire's identity.
Do you think it's because maybe we all live in a vacuum and the majority of people actually that is promotion and that does work, and we're just lying to ourselves?
Is that why Hollywood's having so much success lately when they do present it like
Hollywood's box office
was Flash promoted on that?
Hollywood's box office was the highest it's been since 2019 before the pandemic.
Yeah,
I don't think
it was not.
I don't.
There's no problem.
We all
think Hollywood still. Yeah. There's mergers. There's all kinds of layoffs. There's still problems.
There's other type of movies besides superhero movies, Star Wars, and any other big franchise. There's tons of stuff to watch. Hollywood's eating good. People are eating good. Nerds are eating good. Sci-fi fans are eating good.
You have a great comment here. That's true. When it's the first woman president, it's going to be hard to hide it.
Listen, if that would ever happen in our timeline, but I mean, look, I was thinking
Barbie.
Maybe. But I mean, Barbie is the president. That's true. I mean, I don't mind her comments. I just want to see the movie. I just want to see what is the movie going about. What is the movie going to be about?
Fair, some people just want to hear about why Star Wars come back to theaters, why this movie should be made, not why it should be made for the person directing it.
That's CNN bull crap. They always.
I know, but it's consistent. Why did you see the Vanderverse episode?
It is news, but again, you're not. Give me an answer. How should they approach that if it is the first female directing a Star Wars film? Because you said that it's not that they shouldn't say it at all. So exactly how should they present that?
That was they did finally get to why she likes Star Wars. She likes.
I already gave this example 30 minutes ago.
But they lead with that. That's the major part of the story. That's the lead. That's the story.
Yeah.
Not raise. Okay, to make it put in simplest
easy
terms
fact that everyone could digest. It's like, okay, now tell me more.
Simplest terms, and maybe it wouldn't make news.
It's literally they have the lady's face right there.
They're making a Rey movie, and they're actually making a Star Wars film again. It's going to be in theaters again.
Bro, look, when the news they put the lady's face. Let's say they put that lady's face in there. They have to give context to who that lady is.
One second,
it's like first female. And what's an interesting fact about her? Oh, actually, it's like, guys, this is like news 101.
I understand what you're saying.
Now it's being turned. Now it's being turned because of this fucking social media and all this bullshit's being turned.
all the time.
All right, let Brian speak. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, this happens all the time. That's the problem. Okay, it's not that it happens.
Brain rotted by
it's that
social media.
this is. Thank you. Brain rot.
Yeah,
exactly. You just said it right on the head. My brain is rotted from hearing it all the time.
It's an old thing.
My brain rots from arguing about it on these shows all the time.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Bruce.
Here's an article from 1995 when Kate was announced as a captain on Star Trek Voyager.
First female trying to make everybody sound like they're bigots, though. This is like really starting to piss me off.
How am I making you sound like a bigot?
Because I never said you were a bigot. Kate Mulgrew is being captain of fucking Voyager. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
this is the stuff that bothers me.
No, Brian,
what are you talking about?
I'm not.
Dude, whatever paranoia you have in your head right now is ridiculous. Come on.
Okay. Let me.
Okay.
Now, Brian, I think I don't think that was his intention by bringing this up. I think Bruce's intention was to show that they focused on people's identities way back in the day as well.
Yeah, the identity.
I don't think it was a personal anything towards you. It was just that. I do recognize that too, Bruce, but I think it was more sporadic than it is now. It's very much led all over.
It was sporadic because women didn't have the same opportunities they have now.
All right.
They just didn't make that big a deal of it then than they do now.
Yeah, I mean, back then it didn't mean a big huge deal. That's
We'll
but now it's
probably
like
move on
now it's a more
other
common
topics
thing. Yeah.
too, because this is getting. Let me get to the super chat here. Callie, please stop. I came down to be with you.
Your dog was never stopped. Just let her go.
Let her go? No, I'm not letting her go. We'll get on to funner topics as well.
This is the reason why I don't talk about Star Wars, because it just get heated.
Star Wars? It's everything.
Star Wars is
I love
more
Star Wars,
political
but it
now
just
than
always get
anything
heated.
else.
That's the reason why I don't talk about it.
CJ,
Yeah, you might as well talk about like Israel versus, like.
Oh no.
Star Wars is more heated. I swear.
Bad burp. There's an interview where she said she had Ryan Johnson moment and said men should be uncomfortable by the Ray movie.
I do not remember.
Okay, yeah.
No, that was from the
2015,
and she was talking about how documentaries about women struggling in foreign countries, and men should feel uncomfortable about it and should look into it. That's what the whole
so
quote
in context, talking about her documentary, that is significant. She's not talking in general. Men should feel comfortable by her projects. No,
it's a documentary.
Project. Yeah. So thank you, CJH.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Let me see. Yeah, funner topics. Let me get to something. Wow. I was not expecting this one. Okay, let me bring up.
It's a Star Wars topic, so of course it's gonna get heated. But hey, we know.
You want to do Marvel versus DC now?
Hell no.
Ooh, this is one that I want to lead with. This is has anyone ever seen Mindhunter?
Yes.
I heard it's great.
The original movie? You haven't seen that, Perp?
No,
the TV.
The Michael Mann one. Yeah, no, I thought the show Mindhunter's
the TV show as well. The TV show as well. I think that's what Max is pulling.
No, Manhunter.
Oh yeah,
that's Manhunter. I saw it. I was a little underwhelmed by it.
The movie.
I love Manhunter.
Yeah, with the drugged out lion and all that. Come on,
the drugged out lion.
It's a drugged out lion.
It was, yeah. That's just funny that that's the first thing you point to.
Okay, Rhea has before we move on, consider that the news outlet isn't used for critical film discussion. It's for sanctioned event coverage that leans left of the perception of conservatism. They're trying to capture a new audience. So considering where it was put on CNN, you're right.
Yeah,
their main goal is not to talk about movies; it's to talk about the political angle. So let
me just say one more thing, please. This topic should not be taboo on this channel, where we talk about it from all sides and nobody takes anything personally. Nobody means anything.
I love Brian, by the way, and I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, you can't talk about it here rationally.
It can be frustrating. To be fair to Brian, it can be extremely frustrating.
No,
because you're labeled
if this was the first time, I'd be like, okay, yeah, sure. No. This is like the 15th fucking time, man.
Well, buckle in. It's going to happen a lot between now and this movie getting released.
Bro, I can't wait to talk about this Civil War movie.
Oh boy. Well,
we should all watch it.
Put a cap on that specific project.
You're gonna die.
I recognize the marketing, and I'm going to go support it because I want to support. I am going to support this woman's identity and her.
I'm going to support the movie because it's Star Wars, not because of their identity. At no point have been trying to make
the first woman directing a Star Wars in the theater. I want to support that. That's the reason I'm going to support it.
Okay,
I'm not
that's the whole reason you're going, and it's not because you're a Star Wars fan.
You're literally making it political for yourself.
You just made the point that I'm trying to like.
He does have a point on that one.
Dude,
why should you do that, Max? You see, like that's the point. It shouldn't matter who's directing a Star Wars film as long as it's a good Star Wars film. That's the point.
That's the whole point.
I want to.
We just want more opportunities for people.
Yeah, but no. I want to go support women at the theater directing big box.
You already did with Barbie.
That's true. I could go support a movie for whatever reasons I want. Yeah, Star Wars too.
That's true too. Anyone could love a movie for any reason they want. That's true. I believe in that.
All right. So Mindhunter, Holt McCallany says he's heard rumblings about David Fincher's returning to the series. This series never should have been canceled.
Netflix. I don't understand Netflix. Like Netflix.
I think
Netflix. They don't really. I hate. This is why Netflix is. They say they canceled it because of low rating and didn't popularize with the audience. That's what David Fincher said. Which, like, come on, that show is amazing.
David Fincher loves Netflix. Like he loves.
Yeah, he really loves them.
So I think maybe it was him, because he's not mad at Netflix at all.
When you say it was Netflix that told him, it was Netflix that told him.
Maybe this was his idea. Like he was like, "Yeah, I want to do Mink." I don't know.
A New Year's upon us. Mindhunter has the following synopsis. No, let me hear about.
Isn't it at the bottom? It should be at the bottom.
Okay, speaking with Awards Daily about his new film.
He is an Iron Claw. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Where he plays Fritz von Erich, the American professional wrestler, promoter, and patriarch of the von Erich family. I still need to see that.
The dad, he played the dad.
Really good. It's really brutal.
McCallany waxed rhapsodic about Mindhunter and its possible return. When asked about his affinity for the show and thoughts about its cancellation, McCallany told Awards Daily, "Did I want Mindhunter to be canceled after 2 seasons? No, but that's not my decision. That's my friend David Fincher's decision." So they actually said it's him, not Netflix. I don't know.
Well, I thought I read somewhere that they weren't giving him as much money to make the episodes as he wanted.
Well, then that would still be his decision, I guess.
Correct.
Yeah. And if that's David's decision, that's David's decision. I understand and I accept and I move on. Move on. I remain grateful, and I mean this sincerely for the opportunity to have.
You, Max?
What's that?
All these years later, it's still a triggering word for you.
Move on. Yeah, it is. I understand and accept, and I move on. I remain grateful, and I mean this sincerely for the opportunity to have made Lights Out, the 2011 sports drama series featuring McCallany as boxer.
I never saw that
Patrick
one.
Fights Leary. I didn't see that either. I kind of want to see that. For opportunity to have made Mindhunter, even if they didn't last as long as I might have hoped, I still got to be there. I'm proud of the work we did. You're talking about my 2 favorite projects. Let me prattle on just for 5 more seconds. I love making these shows, and I can only hope that at some point in my career there'll be something else I feel strongly about as I do about these 2 television series. Because it's not all series are created equal. Let's face it. Most of them are pretty forgettable. Ooh. And I don't think that you could say about Mindhunter. And for the boxing fans and the people out there who really love the fight game, I think that could be said. Same could be said for Lights Out. I want to really see that now. Now talk about the 3rd season. This is what I wanted. This is what we'll leave off. This is what I wanted to get to, is if it's possible for a 3rd season. I've heard that David's thoughts about it. I'm not saying it's going to come back, but what I am saying is that if it comes back, I'm coming back with it. You could take that to the bank, but it'll depend on what David wants to do. It's been a few years now, so it's probably unlikely, but just even that he would think about it is a hopeful sign. So David Fincher is thinking about.
Well, there's an interview down there, right there by David Fincher last year. I'm very proud. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll read that too. I'm very proud of the first 2 seasons, but it's a very expensive show. In the eyes of Netflix, we didn't attract enough of an audience.
You see, it's Netflix. You see, it's Netflix.
Yeah, well, that's kind of that's 2 things should be true at the same time. Anthony, he could have been wanting more money, and then it didn't make enough to justify.
But they're also
Netflix
doing
to give him more money, basically.
But they're also doing the Witcher TV show, which is expensive as well. So, and it's
probably has
not good.
Audience, to be fair.
So, like, I don't like. This is a great show. Every time the actors of Mindhunter talks about it, it always trends on social media. Everybody want to see a comeback. Everybody's still talking about it.
This is kind of a downside of Netflix.
I hear brought up all the time.
This type of project on HBO would thrive.
Oh my God, HBO picking this up on Apple. Ooh,
yeah.
I mean that's what's kind of a downside of Netflix. I don't know why this doesn't thrive on Netflix.
I guess like the younger audience don't like it. I don't.
Why doesn't Warner Brothers? Yeah, why doesn't Warner Brothers take that?
I mean, David owns it.
Sort of what Disney did with the Punisher, and Daredevil. Disney snapped
Charlize Theron owns it. What?
I did not know that. Wow, that is very interesting that she does. Wow,
she is so based.
I mean, she's based. That's true. Like, I'm surprised about that.
She's like low-key queen of Hollywood.
She's a mentor actress. I like her. Anything she does.
All right.
I mean, if it comes back, I'll be there. I'll be day one watching season 3 of the show. If I ever come back. I mean, I would love if they chop it to a different network, maybe Apple, maybe HBO, or Hulu, whatever, or Disney, whatever they want to do with it. So I'll be happy if ever I come back.
All right.
But it didn't make Rebel Moon numbers.
This is kind of disappointing news. It's about Marvel.
You don't want to talk about Rebel Moon a little bit?
No,
Zemo had a banger.
What is there to talk about Rebel Moon?
I don't know.
Nothing.
It's out. Until
it's
the
out.
director's cut,
Okay, yeah.
I got to still finish the second.
Any word on the director's cut release date or?
Probably maybe by April.
Why does everyone think April?
I don't know.
You haven't finished your second watch through yet?
No, I started it and I do other things. I'm a busy man. Right now I'm building
an interesting movie, huh? Yeah.
Right now I'm building my project that my wife got me. I'm making a video for
So you'd rather do IKEA furniture than watch Rebel Moon again?
I want to devote this. The reason is I don't want to just watch in the background. I want to really, really watch it.
Why not watch it in the background and then really, really watch it?
Watch it a third
time. Watch it in the background while you're.
Why did Steven Yeun leave Marvel's Thunderbolts? I really wanted him
because Marvel is in shambles.
He didn't want anything. He wanted to stick the Marvel on him.
He saw the Marvels and said, "This is way too woke. I am out of here."
Oh my god! Yo, that's how
too many
people think
female directors. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Sick of that.
Due to scheduling conflicts after the strikes.
Yeah.
This is a result of the strikes.
I would have loved. I don't.
Oh, come on, him and scheduling conflicts. I gotta be real. I like him, but what is he really?
No. Who did Marvel lose him to?
I don't know. I mean, he has upcoming projects, and this project was supposed to start this year. Doing this
a little rotten.
Invincible season 3.
Invincible, and then he has another movie coming.
That's freaking voice work. Come on.
No, but he has. I think maybe he has an upcoming movie as well filming. So,
what I know, and
and also like he
wants an Academy Award.
Pushed back so many times. That is.
I like it. Yeah, I heard they're doing a season 2.
Yeah,
is that what it is? Because I could see him leaving. I could see him leaving for Beef.
No, the same team that did Beef is working on Thunderbolts. The same team. Everybody.
God. Dude, I can't
Everybody's
wait.
Everybody's working on it.
Is this 2024? No, right? We don't.
July next year.
Do you think they will try to get
Brian Gosling?
No.
Henry
Cavill?
No. He said he wants to be Captain Britain.
They officially sort of are going through with the Warhammer plans. So he's
doing Warhammer as well for Amazon.
Well, I'm still looking forward. Who's looking forward to Thunderbolts? That's a project.
I want to see how they do this. Like they're very interesting characters. So,
yeah, they are.
Oh my god, I love Invincible. Oh my god. Can't wait to see that in live action. But yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the news.
All these characters are very interesting.
I want to know who they cast for the character, though.
I just would have thought this would be a priority for him because I haven't seen him pop up except for voice acting. Maybe I'm not paying attention enough to his.
He's great in The Walking Dead. He was amazing in Beef. He's amazing as Invincible. As Mark Grayson. So
he did one of those Office Mayhem movies. It was called Mayhem, actually.
Yeah,
it was really good.
He carried that Beef show too. His work in it.
Oh,
I never even heard of the Beef show.
And he also said he was very proud. And he was very looking forward to do this project. In last couple months ago. He also did.
He also did this indie Korean film, and he spoke Korean. It was called Burning. It's like
you're an ass. Crazy Joe. He's starring in a Zack Snyder movie called Rebel Moon.
You're not funny whatsoever. That's not funny whatsoever.
That is kind of funny.
Inappropriate for this channel.
Yeah, that's inappropriate. I'm not laughing.
That's not Thunderbolts. That's the Dark Avengers.
All right. Well, he's gone. I'm still looking forward to the Thunderbolts.
Of course.
I don't believe it's scheduling.
You don't?
Nope.
No. I mean, it has been delayed like 2 times. It was supposed to start doing this. It was supposed to start.
I think he's like, screw it.
Yeah, it's Marvel. Like scheduling conflicts. Marvel wins that conflict.
Yeah, I mean, they're not gonna fight over him, and they respect his wishes. They're probably gonna talk to him in the future about a different role. So I wish him nothing for the best. Whatever, I'm there. Whatever he does next. So yeah.
What is this, CJ? I am sick. This is my pet. I wasn't going to say this. I am sick of people saying movie talk is done. There's so much to talk about.
As long as there's movies.
I'm
there's movies to talk about. Yeah.
There's so much.
It's not movie talk. It's
What's that?
Max and Brian talk. It's
Ooh.
Brian and Brucifer talk. It's Brian and Little Movie Perp talk. It's not movie talk. We don't talk about movies here.
We were talking about movies.
Bullshit.
There's other aspects of it, marketing and everything like that. Just don't take everything personally. It's like there's movie talk is not. No, I'm not saying about this specific show, Brian, where people are upset.
Yeah, you are, Max.
I've seen all over the internet. Movie talk's dead.
Crazy joke.
Like then talk about something else. Then I guess if you think it's dead, the people that still talk about it are the ones complaining.
Yeah, go watch mukbang channels.
There's lots of other content on YouTube, but it's not dead. John Campion's channel's doing very good. Other movie actually, it's having a resurgence. Like the Christian Harloff, he started a new channel, got back to 100K subscribers. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm actually just trying. My plan is to incorporate more video games and music into MME as well. I just got to. Why?
Music?
Yeah, what's wrong with music?
I just have terrible taste in music, so I don't like anything people listen to.
And the only thing, Kelly, you're driving me insane, girl. Get over here.
Give us an example of that terrible taste in music, Perp. What are we talking about?
I'll show you privately.
Okay.
If you admit it, that's what scares me. I have terrible taste in music. But that's not cold, Perp. If you like music, that's a good thing.
Okay.
What is it?
I don't like to talk about it though.
You don't like to talk about
He likes accordion music, that kind of thing.
Accordion music is sick. Don't even knock that.
What about like anime music? Do you like anime music?
I love polka.
Yeah, a little polka.
Especially during a breakdown. They always have these metal bands that have these little gimmicks. They have like a violinist. Some of them have like accordions.
What are you talking about? He still does movie. You're part of the problem, CJ. It's not dead. It's not. Okay. Movie talk.
I never hear CJ talk about movies outside of Star Wars.
It's amazing. The only thing.
I don't think he's heard of a single movie outside of Star Wars.
The only thing people need to not take things so personally. That's across the board. Snyder fans. Yeah.
That's why I said at this point it's not movie talk. It's us talk.
It's still movie talk. This is my
kind of agree with Brian where it's sort of turned into this personality friend talk.
It is. It's like it's more of a yes. It's not a movie discussion. It's like
I could see that
having personalities that clash on a nightly basis.
Yeah.
And then people.
Sometimes that's a good show, and sometimes that's not a good show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you said it yourself, Max.
Let me put Callie away because hold on a second. All right, go ahead.
Well, Max has said it. He's more into rumors than the actual movie discussion. He said it.
Rumors could be good once in a while. If it's good, if it's a good rumor.
Amber Heard. Oh man,
hit the like, you cowards.
I just want to get this shit out of me.
What video game you playing, Brian?
No, I'm playing Harry Potter, but I've had.
Harry Potter, you haven't finished
this hacking. No, I started over again. I had this hacking.
What was your school? What was your class or whatever?
I switched to Slytherin.
I always start Slytherin.
Yeah, speaking. I want Bruce's review of that.
But no, I've been sick for like the last week.
Oh
I'm
man,
to get
that
this lung action up. Because like you guys heard me cough, like it's bad.
You cough a lot.
I'll take a deep breath in, and it's just like and then I can't breathe, and that's all bad.
I want your review of that PlayStation device. Is there any lag? How's it treating you?
There's no lag actually.
No, you can play anywhere you want. Like all you need is just the Wi-Fi. You good.
Yeah, it's whatever's on your system. It's pretty fluid.
Yep, it's there.
The screen is amazing. It looks flawless. Controls are on point. There's no drifting.
Nope.
And it's like the size of an iPad mini, right?
Yes, 10 inches, I believe.
All right, movie discussion. Brucifer, the Holy Trinity of problematic actors. We got Amber Heard. We talked about the Star Wars lady. Now let's talk. Brucifer saw Room. Brucifer saw Room.
Can I still start to feel bad for Amber Heard a little bit here? Like I know there's a bit. I just want her to be able to move on to.
I feel bad because we haven't seen her any press tour, which is like, come on, like. I know. I mean, like
she's making movies outside of this too. She was
she's doing it. Yeah, like she's doing good.
Man, she's pooping on beds. She's doing just fine.
Oh my god.
That wasn't her. That was her friend.
I don't think she deserved the hate that she got. It was just insane the way they.
I like Johnny Depp too. It's a horrible relationship.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah, Johnny Depp technically walked away clean compared to Amber Heard by a mile, and I think he's just as toxic as she.
I like that he fought it though. Good for him.
Hey, both try, and you know.
I hope she lives in England now.
Well, she went to Instagram to thank people for watching her in Aquaman 2. Look, she's a mother. Like, she's got to have room to move on. I hope she has somewhat of a career.
She's got all kinds of stuff to throw on beds now from that baby.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. After all this time, Aquaman 2 made its splash. Sorry it was too easy. Thank you to all my fans for the overwhelming support and love for Mara's Aquaman return. Thank you so much.
Did you write on Twitter that she had the best scene in the movie, Max?
I enjoyed her character the most. I don't know if it was the best scene. I don't know.
Didn't you say? Oh, I could have sworn you said that.
I thought she had some energy behind her character.
Probably appreciate that.
I thought Jason Momoa kind of phoned it in. Yeah.
Okay, so she gave the best performance.
Yeah, I was fine with. I was kind of feeling like, oh man, I kind of feel bad. She does good as the character.
Tell her. Hashtag her.
Yeah, tweet at her right now.
Tweet at her.
No,
performance. She might appreciate that.
She's not on Twitter.
She gave the best performance.
She's not on Twitter.
All right.
She's not on Twitter.
She's not.
No one's giving her props, and I think if she carried that movie in any way, people should give her props.
Amber Heard official Twitter. Why am I looking up here? You are weird, Perp.
I know. I know.
Do I really have to? I'll do this later.
No. Yeah, do it later.
He's fine. Like forever.
Amber Heard Russia. That's not the official Twitter. I have to find the official. That's what came up when I Googled Amber Heard official Twitter. Look, you don't believe me?
I believe you. That's why it's funny.
Look, I'll show you. I don't know a way to contact her. She's probably not on social media because all the chaos.
That's
true. On Instagram.
That's true.
I'll message her on Instagram later.
Do it live.
That's not her.
That's
Amber Heard Russia?
Amber Heard Russia.
Anything with Russia in the title is trustworthy.
That's about right. I could second that.
That's a joke, Voltaire.
Oh, speaking of movies,
yeah, finally, let's do that.
Today I sat down and watched Room. It was a masterpiece.
Okay. I didn't see it yet.
It was a cinematic joy. It just took you on an emotional roller coaster from the very start of the movie.
It's very suspenseful
till
too.
the end. Yes. And
that's why I think a lot of people don't see it. Like, guys, it's a genre movie. It's essentially almost a horror movie.
Yep. And Queen Bree deserved every accolade that she received.
Okay.
It's about this woman that is kidnapped by this dude, and she's impregnated.
When she was 17.
And she's impregnated and has the baby and lives in this room and raises the child in that room.
7 years. 7 years.
7 years. And it's her like sort of explaining the world so this kid doesn't freak out. Explaining how the world is. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's really cool, and it's like minor spoilers, but she has a plan of how to break out too, and it involves the kid.
I will say this. One of the moments of the film that really got to me is when they're having dinner together, and her father wouldn't even look at her son. Oh, that was so hard to watch.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Great movie.
Well, I had this next article, but this might open the same. I don't know if I would have covered.
It's Room. It's the Brie Larson. It's the movie Brie Larson won an Academy Award for. Room.
Oh, I have no clue. I saw this.
Watson, Morris Chestnut to star in Sherlock Holmes inspired series. Watson.
Whatever.
Right. I don't really. I only cares about the Robert Downey Jr. movies.
It's another interpretation of Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, but Sherlock Holmes is public domain. They could do whatever the hell they want.
Cumberbatch.
Yeah, I've seen Chinese versions of Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, like the
Didn't they make that show called Elementary or something like that?
Yeah,
it was like
Henry Cavill,
Lucy Liu, Enola Holmes.
Enola Holmes with Millie Brown. Yep,
and
with Henry Cavill. Yep. Yeah, like
Let's
Sherlock
talk
Holmes
about
Wait, who's the
overrated
actor?
movies.
Who's the actor they're getting?
Morris Chestnut.
Oh, good for him. I haven't seen him in forever.
Yeah,
I've seen he's been in the
I
show.
agree. We haven't seen him forever.
Yeah.
Okay, top 5 overrated movies of 2023. The very unpopular opinion.
Oh my God.
I hate when people make
I
these lists.
disagree. So I haven't
hate
seen
this.
Oppenheimer, but I already disagree with every single one.
Really?
John Wick was awesome. Megan was awesome. Barbie was amazing.
Oppenheimer.
No, that one, no.
Oppenheimer. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it's a massive undertaking at 3 hours, and impressive to look at, but is too cold, too distant, and just not as nearly as good as everyone makes it out to be.
That's a damn lie. That's all right, bro. Sure.
I haven't seen it.
If it was not good, it would have not made
John Wick
900.
4.
John Wick is amazing.
Yeah, I love John Wick.
The staircase sequence alone feels 10 minutes too long. This is the list to trigger.
What is this
burp.
guy watching an action movie for,
bro? Like, what are you looking at?
Too long action sequence? How do you respond to that?
That there's no such thing as a too long action sequence in an action movie. I've never seen it. I've never seen a full-on action movie from beginning to end. So no, it does not. That does not exist in my eyes.
Who's highlighting this?
CJ's a nihilist. What the hell?
I talk about all kinds of stuff.
Oh my God! But no, bro, what do you look at action? What do you look at action movies like the staircase scene?
And the sheer number of destinations the story heeds to means we have to stretch the level of credulity already.
Credulity.
It's like jewelry, but with credit. Right?
Already
Jewelry
strained by
credit.
this franchise. It is far superior to most action movies, but fails to be as good as the first 2 movies in the series.
Please.
What? Okay.
Barb.
Oh,
get out of here.
A well-made satire, a funny, family-friendly comedy that appeals to all ages and genders. Barbie is exactly what a big-budget studio film should be, but that is about it.
Ooh.
No disrespect to anyone
I can
involved,
see this perspective.
as this earned the box office records it attained, but lauding it is more than that is a mistake.
I agree with that take.
That's true.
No.
Killers of the Flower Moon. I didn't see that one.
I haven't seen that one, so I don't know.
Robert De Niro, but others here border on the hammy side, including Jesse Plemons and Brendan Fraser. The other glaring issue with this movie is it's a film about the Osage spends so little time exploring them beyond a superficial level. Killers of the Flower Moon is overlong and not nearly as searing as it wants to be.
Forgot Robert De Niro's in every movie of his.
Number 1 is Megan.
Megan?
Oh, was this overrated? Really?
Yeah.
It's a fun movie for what it is.
And it's
it wasn't supposed to be as good as it was.
And it's getting a sequel in 2025.
This is a good popcorn film.
Oh, here's a horror films of 2023. That's a good article to bring up.
Top 10 horror films of 20.
Now that Blumhouse is marketing every project as being from the producers of Megan and a sequel on the way, we will likely see tons of copycats for years to come rather than an actual good idea worthy of a big screen platform. That's not criticizing the actual project. It's saying it's not copycat.
There's already been killer robot doll.
Yeah, they've been already. Movies. Yeah, that's a weird criticism.
For that. Android.
So you don't agree with this
Brilliant
list?
Chucky series.
I don't agree with this list at all, but I haven't seen
list is not good.
I think John Wick deserves to be on there.
John Wick, why?
It's just.
You didn't like
I can see people having a problem with its length, but man, it was good.
I mean, I just hope we get another movie.
I have an update for people that were telling me to watch that Amazon horror movie.
Which one?
You have
Killer. What is it called?
Is it the time travel one?
Yeah.
Totally Killer.
Totally Killer. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
It was a lot of fun.
That movie.
Me and my wife watched it, and she didn't know about it. So props to me for telling her about a horror movie she didn't know.
Yeah,
she's like, "Oh yeah, that was fun."
Was it Blumhouse who produced it?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's always Blumhouse
released the Blumverse.
Yeah, Blumhouse.
Totally Killer. Yeah, Totally Killer.
The Happy Death Day movies are really good too.
Like
they have
Screaming, Back to the Future.
I haven't seen Freaky, but I heard people like it.
Are you good?
All right, let me bring up this favorite horror films of 2023.
I would love to see Chucky versus Megan. That would be an amazing movie together.
Really?
Yes, Chucky versus Megan. That would be great to see. People will be happy in theaters actually.
I like that.
Infinity
Chucky's a real
Pool.
alpha male.
Oh, when Evil Lurks is number 10, this list is. You better impress me. This movie was amazing.
Really? I didn't hear
God, this movie is so freaking hardcore. It's awesome. It's like
that image right there is just hardcore.
Yeah, no. It's
somebody
Evil
tell
Dead.
CGH
It's
to
Evil
shut
Dead.
the fuck
It's Evil
up,
Dead
man.
done like a virus. It's crazy good.
He's
love
a
this movie.
nihilist. What do you
Tell him
want?
to cheer up, dude. It's only the 3rd day in the year, man. It's only going to get worse.
Well,
from
listen,
there.
CGH. If I had more time,
Well,
I
come on,
could
this
do
is horror
other
movie.
things.
This is
But
my jam,
bringing up
CGH. Don't
articles
fucking
and
kill my
talking
vibe.
with friends about movies and
CGH,
projects
don't kill
is
my
fun.
vibe. You do that in our
He's
show.
doing it
Don't
to
do
get
it here.
attention.
Kill my vibe in my show.
We're just
not
helping him by acknowledging.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
Is
When Evil
you're
Lurks
not on the panel.
is fantastic. It's having fun.
See, look.
Can I talk about When Evil Lurks?
Listen, CGH. I'm trying to open my horizons and watch more horror movies. I watched Totally Killer. That was fun. This just from this image alone makes me intrigued.
It's amazing.
I kind of want to see this one.
It's almost a sci-fi film too, because it's like in this world where demons are like viruses, and it's about this town that they know this and they've dealt with it. And there's like little stuff that's like, oh, we can't go to the city because that's where it'll spread and all that. Like, it's really cool movie. It's like it's very different.
Ian Bruce talking about The Room, and I am a
Just
fan
Room,
of
don't
Queen
watch
Bree
The Room.
now. I kind of what?
It's just Room. Don't watch The Room. Don't mistake the two.
One thing I wanted to say about that also is Marvel wasted the talent that is Brie Larson.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Well, I want to see The Room.
It's just Room. You're
It's
thinking
just
of the
Room.
Tommy Wiseau. You're gonna end up watching
The Room.
I want to watch The Room.
Tommy Wiseau movie.
I'm gonna check that out.
And then I want to watch this. So this is
he's
helping me.
Brie Larson's Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah.
Watch the Tommy Wiseau movie. It's better.
Looking for that. That's one of my goals. My resolution to 2024 is to search out more quality content. Not always look at the FOMO of things coming just out right now. There's a lot of stuff we miss.
We gotta see more horror movies.
The Room.
Yeah, this movie's amazing.
Room.
In a perfect world, it would get nominated for best foreign film, best foreign language.
I would not be surprised.
No, it's subtitles.
It's totally not. Yeah, it's subtitles.
See, Isaac wants to get in the horror movies.
But there is a trigger warning with this movie. Children get effed up in this movie, and they show it on the screen. It's
I don't
crazy.
know if I want to see that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right.
Trigger warning.
Totally Killer's on here.
Totally Killer's totally.
I already
awesome.
saw that. Thanksgiving. Honestly, Thanksgiving, I'm not really interested in.
It came out like 3 months ago, 4 something.
Oh my God, Birth Rebirth is amazing. It's a take on a Frankenstein story of these two women that are keeping this child alive. Like, they bring this child back from the dead, and they're trying to keep her alive, and they're like approaching it from like a science level. It's really, really cool.
Do
really
they bury
fun.
her in a pet cemetery?
No. It's all done through a science thing, and it's really cool. The performances by the two women, like one of them is like this really weirdo Frankenstein lady, and the other one's just a mother. It's really cool. Really good movie. I love it. It's one of my favorites of the year.
Red Rooms.
Red Room,
this is what's her name's? She came back after Austin Powers. What is her name?
No, that's Suitable Flesh.
Oh,
that's the one down there. Red Room is another one. I haven't seen that one, but I've heard of it.
Suitable Flesh. Does she do good in this?
Heather
Graham.
Yeah, it's a very
That's
sexy
Heather
movie.
Graham.
Yeah, it's a Lovecraftian like teen sex comedy.
I don't know. Saw X. I have no interest in the Saw series. Scream 6.
Yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorite sequels of the Scream.
Really?
Yeah.
I still didn't see the last 3 Scream movies. I think.
Yeah, this is the better one.
I kind of want to watch them now.
This is the great one. In the movie franchise Die After.
Stop saying that. We'll see.
Dead. No, it's dead.
Wait 2 years, bro. It'll come out.
I'm good.
Cobweb. You heard that?
Cobweb, really? Okay. I disagree with this one, but
Infinity Pool.
Infinity Pool, really? Okay.
Nepo babies have been quite the topic of discussion.
Yeah.
And I think it's simply stupid. You know who's going to be pretty well suited for a certain job? Someone whose mentor isn't their parent. So it should be shocking that Brandon Cronenberg has taken after his dad and is effing fantastic filmmaker. He's proof that there are still original ideas out there, and he constantly pushes the envelope. Mia Goth and Alexander Skarsgård, are spectacular and create a lot of magic on screen. Just
They're
to get
very
ready.
unlikable.
They're very unlikable. Okay.
Yeah.
Get ready, because as much as I talked about suitable flesh being sexual, this one takes the horniness up to 11.
Nice.
And it gets weird. Real weird. What?
Is there any skin in it?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Same with suitable flesh. And Divinity is another one.
But it's social commentary, utterly despicable characters combined for most intriguing stories of the year.
It is a cool story. It's a really cool story. It's almost spoilers. Like like the beauty of this film is to find out what it's about as the movie's going on. It's really cool.
The other one that I'm looking forward to,
the characters are
honestly, just by the amazing poster art, is that Maxine that everyone keeps talking about. That's
Maxine, yeah.
Who's in that? Perp?
Mia Goth.
That is Mia Goth again. Why is she like so attached to horror projects? Is that just
she's
popular?
There's this actor named Amy. I think it's Amy Siemens that she did. They asked her the same thing. She's like an indie producer director now, but she started off doing acting. She eventually got to Alien Covenant, and she once said that horror gives you the opportunity to. It's what you do in between the screams, what you do in between being scared, like how you say things. The acting range in horror is actually really, really vast in terms of the nuance and specifics you have to give this heightened emotion, right? So I think some actors just really gravitate to that.
Okay. Anything else happened today I missed? I mean, I could bring up good news at Twitter. Everyone's in a good mood already.
We're good.
The Suicide Squad Isekai is going to release within the next couple of months, which is the
too long.
I know.
That thing looks sick.
It does. It looks insane. It's a Japanese anime for anybody that didn't know what an isekai is.
Okay.
Transported to another world.
Interesting.
Which this isn't the first DC movie to do that. Batman Ninja technically did that, right?
Yep.
It's just not in the anime form. It was a different art style. Well, like it was sort of anime.
But this is a cool. I like when Joe Blow does this because it's again searching for good in the history of entertainment.
Oh, the
yeah. We'll cover that, Ray. That's a good one.
I told you guys, Todd McFarlane, his ego gets him every time.
Well, that mother, he's
okay. Well, next of kin, the best movie you never saw. Does anyone know about this movie?
I never saw it. So
I've seen the cover in Blockbuster, but never interested.
The last time Joe Blow did this, I watched Silverado, which I never really. I probably did see it. I just didn't remember. My dad watched it back in the day, and then there was this
Black Rain.
Yeah, Black Rain, which I never finished that one. It was good. It just was like, okay.
Oh, you didn't get to the motorcycle chase, man. At the end, it has a sick motorcycle.
I gotta finish Black Rain.
Yeah.
We take a look back at the underrated 1989. Next of Kin, starring Patrick Swayze, Liam Neeson, and Bill Paxton. That's a good cast.
Yeah. What is this?
I don't know. Okay.
Is it like an adventure movie?
Well, traditional things would have led to Swayze acting in a whole slew of romantic movies. He had something a little different in mind. Swayze wanted to become an action hero. The fact is, he was a natural for the genre. His dance training and general physical prowess made him a natural at fight scenes. And while he was a good-looking dude, he wasn't overly pretty and could believably play a badass. He also had fantastic hair, which was a prerequisite to be an action hero in the 80s. And his feathered hair, perhaps only equaled by the godlike mullet sported by Kurt Russell.
Okay, but what are they doing? They're just.
This is gonna be on my list.
Let me get to the
hairdressers. What is this movie about?
Should react to the trailer. That trailer later, Max.
And next of kin, Swayze. I almost said Swazi. Swayze plays a Chicago cop named Truman Gates, who hails from the Appalachians.
Patrick Swayze.
One of his younger brothers, Gerald, played by a young Bill Paxton,
funny to me.
Followed him to Chicago.
It is a funny name,
killed by Chicago mobsters.
Oh, it's a monster movie. There we go. Just start with that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. A psychotic muscle man for the mob coldly executes him. Adam Baldwin's Joey Rossellini much to the chagrin of his more even-tempered boss, Papa John. Papa John, played by Andreas Katsoulis, better known as the one-armed man from The Fugitive, which recently celebrates the. Okay, no one cares about Thursday. And
No one
from
cares about The
Babylon
Fugitive?
5.
Are you kidding me?
Well, Truman swears to bring the mob to justice. His older brother, Briar, played by Liam Neeson, isn't having it.
Son.
He hightails it to Chicago and declares war on the mobsters. Wow, this sounds really awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not as a person
Sounds like
that
a monster movie.
as a person that's been watching a lot of mob movies lately. I'm definitely watching this one.
Yeah, I want to see this. Okay. He hightails it to Chicago and declares war on the mobsters. It's interesting to see him in action, as his role here predates his later status as an action hero in movies like Taken. Neeson still makes movies that are a lot like Next of Kin, although this is certainly more energetic and action-driven than the lower budgeted fare we usually get from Neeson these days.
Oof, he makes
Liam Neeson's niece, son.
Yeah. As good as Neeson. Look, that's like peak Neeson. Look at that.
What kind of Neeson is this? This is Pedro Pascal Neeson.
As good as Neeson is, this is Swazi's movie. Swayze. I'm just kidding.
Sweaty's movie.
Effortlessly combining his romantic appeal and his action hero bona fides. He gets a better romantic story than usual for the genre, with him happily married to Helen Hunt, elegant Chicago violinist. He becomes pregnant as the film progresses. This motivates Swayze to do things within the law, and he doesn't want to endanger his family. Yet as the movie goes on and the mob becomes more violent, Tucker's rage is unleashed, leading to balls to the wall. I don't know if I want to get the spoilers here.
We just heard the whole movie.
And they were Truman armed with a bow and arrow, as well as Hillbilly armed pals, goes to war on the mafia.
Wait, why is there an article about this old movie?
Because it's a
why not?
The thing Joe Blow does this says you might not have heard of this. Best movie you never saw. That's the.
Yeah, I've never heard of this movie. It does sound really. They're selling.
I want to see this.
I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever seen. I've never seen it.
This is part of our new. This is our new. This is what we're doing here on MME. We want to find stuff that we missed because.
Yeah.
Well, I hope CJH approves.
Well, CJH left already. Are you still here, CJH? But I will probably watch this. I want to give more things a shot. I want to expand my horizons. That's also what I'm doing with music.
Get this on VHS, Max.
I'm listening to more music than I ever had. Oh, Brian and Bruce. Before I stopped, before the new year, I did buy one more thing on eBay. I bid on a lot of music cassette tapes for Anthrax, and I got 6.
Power Man 5000.
Power Man 5000.
This is what it's like
when
worlds collide.
Don't involve me with music, bro.
Do you like Anthrax, Brian?
They're all right.
They're all right. Well, I got a good deal on a lot of 6 cassette tapes. I want to give that a shot. So I'm listening to more music.
What about Good Charlotte?
Good Charlotte?
Yeah, get that.
Now I understand what you meant.
The rich and the famous.
Now I understand why he was saying.
They're always complaining. They're always complaining.
CJH left. He's like, I'm done with this.
Who?
CJH left.
Like, I will not be insulted.
That was an excellently placed who, Purple. Good for you. Good improv.
But who here actually thinks they might look this up and watch it now? I think I will.
I'm gonna check what streaming service is gonna be.
Oh, you're right. VHS. Next to Kin. I'm gonna look that up. Thank you, Voltaire. I forgot.
Yeah, you need more VHS tapes, I think.
No, I have to watch. I have on a budget. If I can find it cheap. Otherwise, I'll just resort to watching on streaming if it's somewhere.
Bro, you probably could find this for like $2 or $3.
Really?
I mean, it's like they're 30 years old, 40, something, so 30, whatever. So you could probably find it for cheap.
Next.
No, it's not streaming for free on any of the streaming services. According to
it's $5 on Etsy.
That's not bad.
You shop on Etsy?
I googled it. Sometimes Etsy comes up. I'll try to find a cheaper
one. Do you have
one
an account on Etsy?
$5 is a good price.
I used to buy masks on Etsy.
Is it sealed? Is it sealed?
I buy stuff on Etsy.
I don't need it sealed. I don't focus on it. If I find sealed out in the wild, I'll get it. The only one I intentionally bought sealed was Back to the Future.
Why? Because you're gonna hang it up?
Yeah, because I want to eventually get it.
Oh, that's a good copy for $5.
Rare find, according to the ad.
I see that cover.
That's
Saw
a
that
great
cover
cover.
way back in the day. No, they need to. Those guys need to be holding guns. That's why I never rented it.
Okay.
Patrick Swayze is a national treasure. Roadhouse is one of the best films ever made.
And I'd like to see an action movie star.
We got a remake coming up this year of it.
I'm disappointed. I mean, but sure.
Yeah, on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's a very weird remake. He's like an MMA.
Yeah, with
MMA.
Jake
Gyllenhaal.
I don't want him to be an MMA fighter. I want him to be a professional bouncer going from.
Well, it might start off as him.
Big bucks going to different towns, cleaning up rough bars. I mean, the concept is brilliant.
The Jeff Healy band doing Angel Eyes. Come on now, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it is the perfect coked up Hollywood executives coming up with a movie. You know, it really is.
Yeah.
All right, let me look up the Spawn stuff because I retweeted on my Good News of Twitter, but Ray asked for actual Spawn movie.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Have a good stream.
You too.
I love everyone. Later, guys.
Oh, you're not streaming. Have a good after show. Hey, what?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm on a stream.
You talking to me?
Talking to his wife. I mean, girlfriend.
A personal phone call.
Can I leave now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm back. All right, let me see.
You need
10 hours ago.
Is this a new show?
Who called you that you talk to them like that? Yeah, I'm on a stream.
What?
Who called you that you speak to them that way?
Me?
This is his wife.
Hey, what is the? We're back to the movie talk, okay? I couldn't hear. All right. Todd McFarlane has outside investors waiting to make Spawn movie if Hollywood doesn't make it happen this year. Yeah.
Oh Lord, God mercy.
People are putting pushback and upset with Todd McFarlane. Why? Why are you
upset
with
Todd McFarlane? When I was 14.
Well, oh yeah, I forgot. Voltaire has an extreme bias against Todd McFarlane because he was mean when he was a teenager.
14.
Tell the story so people have the context.
I was working at a Comic-Con for an independent comic shop. It was a dream job as a 14-year-old me.
That is, yeah.
And Todd McFarlane was signing that day, and I went up to him, and he was, I mean, granted, it was towards the end of the day. And I said, "Geez, Mr. McFarlane, you're the best comic artist I've ever seen." And he goes, "Well, in my eyes, that's not good news because it means I can't get any better for you." I'm like, "Geez, but I really like it. Can you sign this Daredevil, your first Marvel book?" "Well, I can't sign anymore. I've been here all day." And he shut me down. Very rude.
He did sign.
14-year-old boy, yeah. Well, he signed 2 things and wouldn't sign the third. Put it that way.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And shut me down.
That's a sad story.
It really is.
Well, I think Bruce had I don't know if Bruce is there. He might be stepped away. He might have a hot take on Todd McFarlane. Said he's an egomaniac or something.
I think believe it.
Yeah, he has an ego. If he's not doing it himself, he doesn't want it done.
Yeah.
Oh, like
well,
I'm sorry, listen, I'm gonna be on Todd's side for this one because Blumhouse been having this movie since 2017. They hadn't done jack shit about it. I know they hired the writer from Joker and the writer from what was it, Falcon and Winter Soldier, working on it. That's the only thing that's the last update we ever heard. And then JC came out a couple months ago. Yeah, we're gonna start production in maybe late 2024 or 2025.
To be fair to Todd, I don't have to be fair
I just want to see it.
He may be overly controlling about this project because I think he feels the first Spawn movie was done dirty.
It was done dirty, yes. It was.
So I believe it.
Well, he had complete control over the first one.
What's that, Bruce?
He had a lot of control over the first one. See how that turned out.
You're putting part of the blame on him for the first one? I didn't know. I don't know. I haven't done that much research on how involved he was with the first one. I know he wasn't happy with it.
He wasn't happy with that. I mean, but the HBO show was amazing. Why not bring that back?
But he's given like an ultimatum to them if they don't move forward with the movie. He's moving somewhere else.
If it doesn't move forward, he's gonna. He said he has outside investors waiting.
Doesn't he need the money? How can he be so? Is he in a position? I thought he lost a lot of money.
He said he has investors.
No, he makes a shit ton. He makes
toys from DC.
125 to 150 for his signature.
God damn.
$300 to $400 for a drawing on a comic. And last year he sold 36 people sent in 36,000 comic books for him to sign at $125 a piece.
Do you
That's
get
not
a sign?
including. Yeah, I got 5 books signed
By him?
last year. Yeah.
One of them is Venom?
Yep.
Nice.
So, he made millions just by one signing he did last year.
All right.
Well, but I get that he wants to direct it, but bro, you're not a director, bro. Like, you have to let somebody maybe like, what's his name?
I would do the same thing.
He's not a good writer either.
He's not. Yeah, he's not a good writer or director. You can like maybe get James Wan.
Well, this is his most iconic character.
Yeah,
this is what he's known for. So I don't blame him for wanting to get this right.
And Venom as well.
And he could make a lot of money off of it too if it's done right. But he says 2024 is going to be my make or break anyways, right? Either I'm going to give Hollywood the best chance to do it, and if not, I've got plenty of outside investors waiting.
Damn.
McFarlane revealed comic book. I don't have any problem with him making this statement.
This is capitalism. He can do what he wants.
He's going to go to Daily Wire, is what he's saying. So I'm trying to see if we can make the right deal within the norm of the Hollywood structure. If not, there are have been plenty of examples, actually a couple big ones last year where people went outside the normal channels and succeeded.
Yeah, Zack Snyder, for example.
No, no, that's the normal channel. Potentially, like what was that movie that people told me not to see?
That's on Amazon Prime right now, by the way, for free.
What is it called? Oh man, I forget.
Yeah,
Caviezel.
Yeah.
That was done outside the regular channels. I'm assuming he means that, not like.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he wants to do like Invincible, like maybe Invincible when it's it's a known comic, but bro, just do animation, bring it back the HBO show.
Well, he continues, fingers crossed. I'm going to give as much as an effort to those that live within the confines of it. Obviously, Jason Blum is one of the better ones at getting things done. They tell me I get to read the script this month. So the email's going out this week to remind them that they promised me that. Something's got to happen. Something's going to happen. I just know myself something's going to happen, because if I can't figure it out inside, I'll figure it out outside. I just know myself, but hopefully we can figure out a deal that keeps all the parties that have been involved with the years involved. So I actually think that Blumhouse is going to do it. This is good marketing for him to come out. I'd be surprised if Blumhouse lets it go.
Yeah, like come on, we need to see other superheroes and heroes actually. And I think Spawns will be better.
Fans that have been wanting this movie and been following, it's been a long time they've been talking about.
Oh, it's been 7 years. Look, since 2017, that's a long last 8 or 9, whatever.
Who here thinks that Blumhouse is going to get it done?
They make good horror movies, so I think they're gonna make it. Why not? I mean, unless James Wan is gonna work on it, which that would be amazing if he does.
Oh, Degrassi has an alternate take. Sounds to me he's trying to sabotage this project.
That could be a good. That could be a good one actually. I could see that one as well. I could see that one. If it doesn't get made, I'm gonna go to different people. Which I mean, I'm pretty sure other companies will like Spawn, maybe like a Paramount, maybe like Amazon, who has Invincible on the streaming service. So
thank you, Isaac.
You really impacted Isaac on that story, Voltaire.
A 14-year-old boy, come on, man, with comic books.
Yeah. Oh, I should have done to you what you do to everyone else. Oh wow! Yeah. You won't buy my comic book. Oh wow!
It was a Daredevil.
You're a mess. All right. I actually, because it was a pretty intense early movie talk.
Wait, you wanted him to sign what?
So he first appeared in a Daredevil. His first work in Marvel was a Daredevil comic, as I recall.
Huh.
Yeah, I had it.
I know there's a list somewhere.
Because it was like a really debate-heavy movie talk. I don't feel like doing the mailbag tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. So we'll probably wrap it up in the next 15 minutes here. you know, promote your shows or your content, and I do want to do more reactions with my pals Bruce and Brian. That's a lot of fun. We do that behind the scenes. We did a successful off YouTube party that was really fun. Degrassi was there, and someone else was there. I can't remember who else was in the chat. Anthony was there. But that was a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun doing these reactions too. That's another thing that I want to keep doing on the channel. And I want to do classic reactions too. Like, yes, Next of Kin will be a perfect trailer to react to. And I do eventually want to do reviews again for VHS. I did a couple, but I have a lot to catch up on and do reviews. Anything else anyone wanted to share tonight?
I think that's it. That's a good one.
Bruce, what's your channel up to now? How many subscribers you got? You're doing pretty good.
814.
I think you're going to get to 1K before end of January.
He's no good.
Yeah. Did Anthony win that thing you were giving away?
No. I came late. I came very late.
Yeah, the guy Cojito got it. I gave away three slabs, so everybody was happy.
Good.
Just got them today.
Well, since we have a few minutes, we could look at my Twitter. Good news of Twitter.
No.
Can we do it for 18 minutes?
Yeah.
Mailbag?
No. Mailbag
You
is better.
prefer
Thank you, Brian.
mailbag over good news of Twitter, Brian?
Yes. You could do that on the weekends. How about that?
You could probably do like one out of your mailbag because I saw some long ass questions on there. So.
Tell you what, New Year's Eve we had a glorious run of good news of Twitter with no haters.
I saw that.
I took
Perp left.
I was hating from behind the scenes.
Perp's the biggest.
You were drunk on Casa de Amigos. It doesn't, you know.
Oh god, it's so good.
It's the George Clooney vodka. It's good.
It's really good.
All right, here's the indie game that I read.
On the rocks,
I don't even know
baby.
what
On
it
the
is.
rocks.
Or not vodka. Sorry, tequila.
This looks pretty cool platformer. I'm up for some indie games. Yeah, this isn't that exciting.
You know, it wasn't even that expensive. It was only like $70 a bottle. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I have a friend who's she's a tequila
connoisseur.
connoisseur.
It's a mouse. That's really cool. It's a mouse. It's a warrior.
What is it, George Clooney tequila?
Yeah, well, he sold it for like several billion or something. But
that's how you do it. You build up your company and you sell it for more.
You know, once they start making songs about your products, you know it's a hit.
Yep.
Here's Wonder Meg saying she has no reason to go to Best Buy. They have begun removing all physical media. Now that's not good news.
That's not good. Fuck Best Buy. Fuck that company. Fuck them.
Swear jar, Anthony.
I'm sorry. Like, what is the point of me going? I only go there to buy TVs and that's it.
Well, no, you should get your appliances from there. They always have 18 months no interest.
I'm good. Like, I like buying Blu-rays on Best Buy. I cannot buy that. Go to Walmart. I'm gonna go Walmart every time to buy.
The thing is, I think they pulled it too quick. I think it's kind of starting to have a resurgence again.
No, VHS is not starting.
No physical media. If you just got to market it right and have the right product, you know, it's other places are doing well online with it. It's just something about the store that they're not providing a good experience in store for physical media, so people are going online.
Shout out to Walmart for keeping physical media alive. Love them. Thank you. Definitely we buy.
No unions though.
What? Oh, this is great. This is Degrassi found this historic photo of Zack Snyder. Look at this. The use of photographic film was pioneered by Zack Snyder. I didn't notice about Zack. Thanks to Degrassi.
Yeah, he's lost 2 pounds since this video.
Wow, he started manufacturing paper film in 1885. He's old. I didn't know he looks good. He looks
very good.
Before switching to celluloid in 1889.
He must be on Ozempic.
His first camera was offered for sale in 1888. Pictured Zack Snyder and lowly camera operator Thomas Edison. Yeah.
That's a very good Photoshop. Holy shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to mention this.
That is very good Photoshop.
Voltaire relates to your story about Todd McFarlane and him not signing your Daredevil. I forgot before his scheduled signing last year, he put out a 5-minute video of books he will not sign. Don't want committing them. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
I forgot he did that.
Damn, he's really that cool.
I want to see that video. That's
I'll
pretty
see if I can-
intense. A
I'll see if I
5-minute
can find
video.
it.
He won't sign certain books.
Wow,
Yes.
He did sign like
Wow, that
Spider-Man
is ass.
100, and he signed. I forget which other one he did sign. He wouldn't sign the Daredevil.
Now I'm unsure if this is. Listen, I want people to be healthy, but if your name's Fat Joe, right? Isn't that his name?
Yeah, but he's been trying to lose weight for several years. Good
But
for
he's
him.
No, that's
yeah, I
not
want him
Fat
to be
Joe.
healthy,
That's
but
that is Petty Will Smith's girlfriend or
He
ex-wife,
looks
whatever.
like what's his name now? What's that
Okay.
DJ guy?
No,
I don't
that's not Fat Joe. That's
I think he
Will
looked
Smith's
healthy
wife.
as a 20. Wait, what?
The person in 2024. That's Will Smith's wife.
Ozempic and steroids. Good for him.
Wait, you're saying that's Jada Pinkett?
Yes. Look, that's not Joe. That's not Joe.
Oh, I thought that was actually.
That's pretty funny.
Oh God, Max.
I thought that was Joe in 2020. That is Jada Pinkett.
Is it really?
Yes, yes.
I didn't know. I thought you were making a joke.
That was her
How are you
New
supposed
Year's
to know
Eve
that?
picture.
I thought that was actually him.
No,
Oh man, Max.
He's doing good.
He dresses very masculine.
I love it.
No,
when
I
they
mean with
step
the
into things
sunglasses.
live. Oh man,
Okay.
this is great.
Whoops.
Whoa, that's not Jada Pinkett in 2024. That's his head on her though, right?
No, it's on social media. She posted on Instagram, I believe.
That's how she looks now.
Hey,
Get out.
that's how she looks. Hey, I ain't good for
Wonder
her.
Will
I
Smith
guess.
is hitting people.
Oh boy, no! Don't say bad Voltaire. Bad Voltaire. Oh, although okay, I was gonna say I was not a fan of the way Joe looks 24, but that's not actually Joe. That's Jada Pinkett. So I say 2023 Joe is great.
2023 Joe looks great.
I like that.
That's messed up. Whoever this person did that.
I didn't know.
That's pretty funny.
Whoops.
I'm sorry.
That's his head though, isn't it?
No.
Photoshop.
All right, let's move on. We're getting ourselves in trouble, Voltaire.
I
No,
don't
we're not
know.
ending. We're not
I
ending
honestly
this.
don't know.
Yeah, I that was not intentional. We're not. Me and Voltaire are not making a joke. I actually thought that was okay. No shade to Jada Pinkett. Not intentional shade, at least.
No.
A Sill reports some of you are exposing yourselves, not understanding how Netflix operates. Shaking my head. This is not like the box office. This is the ad revenue game.
Yeah,
Hashtag
thanks,
Rebel
Captain
Moon.
Obvious. Yes, we know that.
Oh,
yeah,
Captain! You called him Captain Obvious. Okay.
Like, bro, like,
But
we know.
34 million views this week. That's nothing to nothing to sneeze at. What do you respond to that, Voltaire? That's a lot.
No, I'm happy with that for him. Good. I'm happy for Zack Snyder. Let him go do his thing.
Yeah, let him breathe free and let him correct.
There was issues with the storytelling, but the characters were compelling. I mean, what do you want?
Degrassi says, "What ad? It's not exactly ad revenue, no, but it's
I don't understand why ad interview. Yeah,
watch time.
Yeah, watch time, not ad interviews. Yeah,
well, the lower tier Netflix does have ads.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, the lower tier.
The anime girl, the anime character, the one with the swords. She was pretty cool.
This is through the 31st. I really want to see the first through the
we're gonna by the end of the month we will see how much
63 million.
What?
You had a 5'3" woman, 110 pounds, kicking ass. People love that kind of thing.
Oh, I messed
up. Can I bring up this
not
video?
An overused thing or anything?
Not at all.
Video. Okay. What is this? Yeah. Oh.
No way. Wow, this is real. Oh, I cannot hear the audio. The audio.
Some people are wondering, hey, what books can I get signed? There seems to be some confusion. So
it's very low. Why is it?
So let's talk about what I will and I will not sign. I will not sign anything that I did not do the artwork if it does not include a character I did not create. So if you come up to me and you bring, although I like the character a lot, your first issue was Spider-Man.
Oh my
God!
What a
amazing fantasy 15 to him.
Good for Steve Ditko. Good for Stan Lee.
People sent them in. That's crazy. That's a.
Oh, they paid him to send it in.
Those are like $500,000 books he's holding on his lap like that.
Why, but see though, why would you have him sign it though? It's not his book.
To an extreme and go, Todd, but I like history. So what if I bring you my action comics?
The first appearance of Superman?
Oh, yep.
Oh my fuck. He's a fucking
Well, that makes sense. He wouldn't sign that.
This is a joke video, right? He's not serious.
Oh, this was put out.
This is
here's the easy stuff. I'll sign stuff that I actually did artwork in. Number one, that's the easy part, right? Whether it was
pause it. I'm not completely against him for saying I will only sign
absolutely
stuff
not. Why the
that
fuck
I did
would
the
I want to
artwork
sign a
in.
Superman #1?
I'd sign whatever you want. People are paying you. Come on.
Well,
yeah, you're providing a service. Stan Lee signed everything, even women's boobs.
Nice. Sorry, Jerry. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I might do an earlier show tomorrow. I'll see.
Yeah, no, sorry.
I mean, it is a shame that they need to send it, but
why would you waste your? First off, why would you waste your money? Like,
that
why
might
would you be that
actually
dumb?
would that even raise the price of it if he signed something that he didn't create?
No.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
what? I mean, it depends.
Yeah, because Stan Lee's signature raised a lot of books that weren't worth
Wow,
shit.
Isaac's going hot. Ooh, I've never seen Isaac this way.
He's a jerk, Isaac. I agree, and Isaac is very, you know.
I agree with Isaac.
Weather.
I mean, he could be more tactful in the way he does it. It's kind of like.
Sure, but like at the end of the day, he's basically trying to tell you, "Hey, I didn't do these books. Why are you having me sign them?" That makes no sense to me. Like, come on, dude. You're not gonna go up to freaking like Patrick Stewart and be like, "Hey, can you sign my Q action figure?"
So, but here's the thing: if somebody took the trouble of sending,
that is goddamn ridiculous.
It's goddamn ridiculous.
No, you're
well, I don't know why
stupid.
someone sent him the first Superman Action Comics. That's
I'm not saying it's not an odd choice, but somebody.
Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm parting with my Superman in the first appearance to send it to the
But
mail.
you know what I'm saying, though? You're dumb if you do that. It's
Or
one
super
thing to
rich.
send it off to the actual artist.
Could be a Russian oligarch.
Some dude that has nothing to do with it. Like, come on, get out of here.
Maybe Kanye sent it to him.
Yeah, dude. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have Nicolas Cage sign my #1 copy.
Man, and then he lost it, and then
he was
found it
almost
again.
Superman, and he kind of was in the Flash movie.
Well, people were having.
You see what I'm getting at, though.
Yeah.
Bruce, he won't sign Spider-Man 300.
I mean, it's dumb,
What happened?
dude. I'm not gonna have
On his left, there's that
sign my
Spider-Man
fucking
300.
Captain Kirk. Okay,
But he did actually do some of the artwork in these, but it's not a character he created though. So that's the thing where I think he goes too far.
You're gonna have Mark
he
Hamill
worked on the comic, but he didn't create the character, so he won't sign it.
Talk about all those characters he played in Star Trek.
Good God.
Degrassi says I don't know any.
As a nerd, this bothers me. Okay, like, come on.
He might sign that.
I don't get it. I
don't know.
How can you guys not understand this? I don't understand.
Well, Brian, there's two things there. Stuff he didn't work on at all, which I completely understand. But then
Totally
there's also,
understand.
but he also said, I think he went too far there. I won't sign a comic where even if I worked on the art, I didn't create the character. So
that one is questionable. Like, really?
That's where I'm like, come on, that's a little too far.
Wait a second. So he won't sign any of his Spider-Man work, Bruce. Is that correct?
He'll sign it because he did the whole book because he did the art and he did the writing for the first 10 or 15 issues.
So he has to write and draw it. He can't just be the artist on them.
It's a weird thing because he'll sign a Batman book in a heartbeat that he worked on. It's weird. He's weird.
He picks and chooses. He cherry picks.
I guess he's eccentric.
Yeah. All right. So this is
that's what I'm saying. Dude. It wouldn't make any sense to me. It would be defacing their content. Like, dude, that would be disrespectful in my opinion to like Steve Ditko. Why would you sign some other characters, some other artist's work?
Because the fans have the trouble of paying me to send it to me, you know.
Stanley did it for 50 years.
Oh, the Margot Robbie. Yeah,
I mean, find a way to be polite about it or something, but like, I mean, there's a way to be more diplomatic about it. But like, I'm saying, as a fan, though, like, why would you want to deface your book with the wrong writer? Like, that's like having a baseball card and having a different athlete sign it.
Yeah, well, some people get people to sign their arms and then they get tattoos of it. I mean, I think that's crazy too, but people do it.
Moving on.
They you know how much a book signed by Hollywood stars go for? Thousands. It's insane if they play a character on screen.
But that makes sense. What I'm trying to say is there's no connection there. It's like somebody's handing him a #1 Spider-Man that he did not even dream of. Like, he wasn't even alive when the first issue came out. You know what I mean? Like, Like that haven't, dude.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Well, moving on to more good news.
David,
This is Margot Robbie interview talking about Harley Quinn.
No, this is an old interview of her.
It is?
Yeah, this is old. This is a new one.
I didn't know it was. What's news to me?
What? I mean, of course, you never watched it. But this the thing, back up from the video.
Back up.
I think down there. That when down there, click that one. Yeah, this is the new one that she said.
She ain't gonna play Harley Quinn ever again. This is
like she's been saying this for the last two. Like, this is what they asked her.
I always wanted Harley to be a character that would pass. This is what's said in the. This is what's said in the thing.
No, this is no.
I want to play this, Anthony, please.
Max, it's your channel. How dare you pick what to play?
Also want to ask you about the DC shakeup, because now Lady Gaga is going to be playing Harley Quinn. What do you think about that? Because it's going to be a musical.
I think she's going to do an amazing job. I'm so excited.
That's right.
All I could have ever hoped for Harley was that she would become one of those characters.
And I'm Barbie now, and I'm making that
She's
money.
technically both.
God, she is smoking hot, man.
That's what you're focusing on? Okay.
She's lovely. Look at her.
Yeah. I don't think she's coming back to Harley.
No, she'd be too embarrassed after Lady Gaga kills it.
All right, Jerry, I could try to cover that if I could find it.
The thing.
She's saying she's happy that someone else could play it. It seems like the way she's talking about it is it's like it's in her past. That's
they asked her again about it. It's like, oh, you keep asking her.
I'm glad it can move on to someone else. It seems like she's she's
superior actress.
Yeah, and then ask her again. Like, I mean, yeah, that's what she did. She created
kind of like Batman or Hamlet gets handed from character to actor to actor. Everyone gets to go at playing them. So I feel like it's just credit to her as a character that people want to see her in multiple iterations. I'm excited.
This movie is grand and
yeah, I'm excited too.
And this
glamorous.
This interview from a couple months ago.
Hang on, look what she's wearing. She's wearing what looks like a summer outfit, but the interviewer is wearing an overcoat. Like, what the hell's going on? I'm confused.
Yeah, I mean, this was during the summer. I remember.
Why is he wearing like an overcoat and turtleneck?
I mean, somebody asked her the same question.
That's not a summer outfit.
Or she's happy she's rich.
She's rich and hot. What else does she want?
This I actually retweeted Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. Disney after seeing Steamboat Willie stuff happening. That's pretty funny. I've seen this meme before, but
they don't care whatsoever. It's literally just the original character. Every time original character pop up, every time from original
I hope no kids see Minnie Mouse smoking. That would really break the hearts of lots of little girls.
You must be a double parent if you take them to see these
Zombie Scarlet Witch as the Dead Queen will be the main villain in Marvel.
This is not coming out. Oh, this is not coming out until next year. This one was like 3 years ago. I remember this one.
Destiny's Child reunite. In a new photo from Beyonce's Renaissance World Tour. This is all the Destiny. This is like people that were in Destiny.
This is Beyonce throwing a bone to the rest of them. Like, okay, girls.
Beyonce.
Kelly Michelle had really great careers.
Yeah,
Kelly's career was fun, and Michelle is a really popular gospel singer.
Wasn't Solange in that picture? What's her face's sister?
No,
she was like the uncredited member of Destiny's Child.
I don't think so.
Look at them on the bottom. Yeah, Beyonce looks beautiful.
There were the one in the middle and the one on the far left were only in it for a little bit. I thought.
Don't rank them by their attractiveness. That's terrible.
No, I'm not doing that. No.
Where people go like 3, 1, 2. When people do that, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't. I really don't know. I hate when people do that, bro.
I actually hope they
3, 1.
I think it'd be cool if they came together and did at least like a song again. That'd be awesome.
They did a Super Bowl halftime show, dude. It was amazing.
Yeah, wasn't. When was it? Was it this year or last year?
Mia Goth play Harley Quinn?
Yeah, a few years ago, yeah. Mia Goth.
I want to say it was the one that my team lost, but I don't want to bring that Super Bowl up.
Equal pay for men on OnlyFans?
I stand by that.
Oh
I do too.
We'll put out equal content and you'll get equal pay.
That's not how it works, Brian. That's a patriarchy.
Oh shit.
Ryan Gosling on
You're only as good as your content.
Just Ken at the Oscars Do you get paid for that? What do you get paid to sing at the Oscars?
Your
They
mama
pick
gets
you
paid
up
to
at
sing
least,
the
right?
Oscars.
He has a point, though. He does have a point. Do they even pay? Yeah.
He's gonna do it. Come on.
Nah, I don't. If
Yeah,
he
he
does
is.
it,
This is
if he
funny
does,
way.
if he does it, I'll be shocked.
This is a throwback to 30 Rock. What a
What
year, huh?
year?
Lemon, it's Wednesday.
Lemon, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, 2024 seems old already, doesn't it?
Thank
I'm
you,
so
Jeffrey.
done with
I'm glad you caught
2024.
that.
We're long years away.
I'm so done with 2024. We got a while left here. This I just give him props. I thought it was going to end badly, but he did all right, I think.
Oh my god! What the? Let me see. Have Max? Will you ever do one of these?
I'll tell you
Why
that.
would you immediately see this big man on the top of a thing and say me and point out me, Anthony? Would I ever do this? What are you trying to say, bro?
I'm not trying to say anything. I was
Would
just
you
asking.
do this? I don't like how
mean,
you went there.
I would.
Okay. No, I don't think I would. I'd be afraid of smacking the.
I mean,
like,
the only thing I would be
he landed on the slide just right where he started sliding, but if you hit it the wrong way, it could just like smack.
Well, maybe if you hit it the wrong way, you might go on the other side.
What unregulated country is this out of? It's not America.
It's Cabo San Lucas, baby.
Oh, there you
Hard
go.
A.
That makes sense. Mexico. Oh yeah, there's a Mexican flag right there. Yeah.
He was screaming.
This is awesome here.
Oh, what the?
Part of that didn't say spring break written all over it. Come on now.
Look at that.
That is very creative. That's very
Oh,
creative.
that has the music.
And you might get copyright for that.
For 2 seconds now.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Billy Jean.
Oh, this was hot news.
I should cover. This isn't good news, but it's hot news.
That was disrespectful. Yeah.
George Lucas was proved not to be on Epstein Island. He was cleared.
Oh, really? I didn't know he. Did they release the list?
Not yet. Did they? I think
they blacked out some names.
Well, couldn't maybe he was.
The names blacked out were the victims.
Yeah, this was on a.
Oh, really? I thought it was some of the attendees.
No.
All right. Well, no, but Jimmy Kimmel was he's buddies with Epstein's personal chef, but Aaron
really?
Rodgers said that. Yeah, he still is buddies with him.
I didn't know that. So that's probably where this is coming from,
to say this and then this is good that Jimmy.
People put out fake lists with his name on it earlier today.
People really do not like Jimmy Kimmel because he's very political in his comedy on his show.
Well, he's also done some stupid jokes in his time.
Yeah, blackfaced it up. He played what's his name, the mailman Karl Malone.
Karl Malone. Okay.
Two things can be true at the same time. It's very hypocritical for Jimmy, but you can also progress and be better in the future too.
But like to
also done some creepy skits on his show.
Yeah, but to slander the man's name like that for no reason,
that's
crazy.
Where there's smoke, there's fire with a lot of these people. Okay. Just saying.
Oh no, I'd be surprised if Jimmy.
I hope they all get taken down. Honestly, I'd laugh. Just laugh.
I don't want anyone taken down.
Yes. No. Yes.
Across the board, I don't think people should be throwing accusations about being on this list. What other political way you are, I don't like the accusations.
No, and he reacted to it correctly. That's the right way to handle it for an innocent man.
Yeah, but I don't know if Aaron Rodgers was actually being serious or was a joke. I don't know. I saw the context. It seemed like he was kind of joking, which Jimmy Kimmel does. I mean, Jimmy Kimmel potentially would also throw a joke on to be fair, on his nightly show saying, oh, someone might be on this list too. So
it's okay for Jimmy Kimmel to make jokes about that sort of thing, but anytime somebody makes a joke about Jimmy Kimmel,
it's hard to tell if Aaron was actually being joking or being
serious. It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is you've got a yuck comedian that can't take criticism. So either it hit too close to home or he's really goddamn fragile. So you tell me.
Oh, he's worried about his family being stalked and hurt because of accusations like this.
I'm sure of it, but at the same time,
no, if he's innocent, he responded to it correctly.
It is what it is, man. If you got nothing to fear, you got nothing to fear.
Just because he's friends with Epstein's personal chef doesn't.
I didn't know that part, so people probably know that. Yeah,
it probably will show up on the list because he's a friend of an associate.
Oh.
So that's why.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Juan Epstein stick boy. Good for you. Good reference. Wow.
Well, look at this. Present day Rex and Filoni movie, please.
Yeah, can we see Captain Rex? Like, come on, bro. Like, Jesus. I want to
Tara
see him
Strong
already.
is heading up the, wanting to get a season 6 of Teen Titans.
They teased us since Teen Titans Go movie, and
they should.
The show was very
bringing
prevalent
back
in
X-Men
2000.
97. I'm really looking forward to that.
Just bring. I mean, yeah, I would do a season. I would watch a season 6. I'm sure.
Ed Boon's tweeting history. This is the Xbox dev kit. Happy birthday to Florence Pugh.
I love Florence Pugh. Very attractive.
Sherlock Holmes Watson the works with Morris Chestnut. Margot Robbie bringing some heat. I hate trailers. They have the whole movie condensed to 2 minutes. Everyone's like, it tested really high. Of course it did. You gave someone the whole movie.
She's right about that one. Yeah, I agree with that one.
Well, especially the movies she's in. They tend to really put those out there.
Yeah. She has a point on that one.
Did you retweet that Charmin Obeyed one, Max?
Yeah.
What is it?
They didn't say anything negative.
Gamers said about it.
No, they didn't say anything negative or positive. It was just a post.
You just quoted her.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair.
This is some lady that got extra pizza. They gave her the wrong one.
Delicious.
I'm just saying it's an inaccurate statement. Women
we look at that pizza, please?
guided Star Wars for a very long time. So,
what's that?
Voltaire?
Can we look at that pizza for a second? I want to see if it looks good. I'm not familiar with this franchise.
I'm not either. Basically, I gave her the wrong order.
Flatbread.
We have to.
Let's play it. It's quite a interesting dilemma she's got here.
Then they send me.
All right,
I make this. Okay, I can't make this up. I received the wrong order earlier. I received someone else's order, and basically it's a shit ton of food that I'm not gonna eat. It's just me and the dog. Okay, and then
That's awesome.
reorder.
Why did you accept 7 boxes, honey?
What? I would accept it. It's just so she can make a TikTok video.
She said she's not going to eat it.
I would have a party. I would call my friends. I'd be like, come over. I got all this pizza.
Put it in your fridge. Eat it later. Goddamn.
More days.
Okay. Then they send me my original order, but then they send me a gift card saying sorry, which is really sweet and stuff. Sorry, free pizza next time. Really sweet.
That's great.
What is she bitching about?
But then they send me my old order too. So it's like, you gave me my new order and my old order and someone else's order when it's just me and the dog.
God damn.
Hang on. This never happened. She ordered all those pizzas to make this stupid video.
You Voltaire, you're calling BS. This is
I'm calling it this never happened.
She did this to get views on TikTok.
They did not send her all that extra food, then send her order and send her a gift card.
Rhea's only comment is, how am I supposed to eat all this pizza without any drink? That's a good point.
Sure. But just, oh my Lord, no. Of all the things to complain about, that's I don't think it's like a chance card. It was chance card of Monopoly, dude. That's like,
I give her credit. It's a great segue to looking at her dog. Even the dog's like, this was too much.
Go past go. Collect your $200.
No, the dog's like, what are you complaining about? You
stay at Park Place for free. I mean, come on, dude. What else do you want? Like a guy to serenade you while you eat your pizza?
I would make a video too. I would be like, damn you! I'm on my diet in 2024. You give me all this pizza that I have to eat. Look what you put me step me back on my diet.
Well, to be fair, anybody ordering pizza is not on a diet. Chances are.
Well, maybe I ordered the healthy pizza.
I got the keto one with the styrofoam crust. I mean the whatchamacallit crust. The cauliflower crust.
Okay.
Stuff.
I don't know what to do with all this food.
Make a TikTok video, liar.
Yeah, right. That's bullshit.
Look at this bear getting his teeth brushed in Russia. Amazing. This is news to me.
This is unwise, everybody.
I don't know. He's doing a good job.
Did you not see that documentary, Grizzly Man?
Yes, that was sad.
It's like sending the freaking Todd
Bear
McFarlane
likes
a
it,
copy
though.
of your Superman #1.
Yeah, that's the risk you're taking.
I want to hear this, and then we'll end here.
Well, he looks like a thick Michael Keaton.
A thick?
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
Kevin Ashley's weight.
He looks like Michael Keaton there for some reason.
All
but he's getting too skinny to play Keaton.
To Charlie in the original, it harkens back to Charlie in the original Netflix series with me, and so it's great.
He is really pumping up this Echo series. I am getting hyped for Echo, but Brian? What do you always say? Don't get expectations too high. Now I'm getting,
But you guys don't listen to me, so it don't matter anyway.
Yeah, he does. Hey, he looks.
You're gonna
he looks
do what
good.
you want.
I'm so, like he looks in great shape. Like
no, he's one that struggled with weight a little bit. I'm happy he looks really healthy. Even though he doesn't have a Kingpin.
He really needs more roles. He's
he does. Yeah.
This is one of his top roles, Kingpin.
I know he said he also wants to work with DC as well. So we'll see
now I pause because it helps with clip outs in copyright claims. So I could talk. I'm not even explaining to you. Stop it. But yes, I'm very excited for Echo, and they're now saying it's more in line with the Netflix Daredevil, where they were not promoting that as much before the rewrites for the Daredevil series. Now all they're pointing at is it's going to be more like the Netflix Daredevil, and it's following that universe of Daredevil. It's more in line with that. And before they weren't saying that.
Sorry,
what's that?
I didn't mean to cut you off. When is this coming out again?
I think like in 10 days or something.
5 days, I believe.
Brady, it's tough and it's hard-hitting, violent stuff.
Hard-hitting, violent stuff.
I mean, you see in the trailer.
They should have released it over the holidays.
And it's a good question of how they're going to handle that. I don't know. We'll hopefully I'll end up in one of those films. That would be nice.
Oh, he's talking about Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. One of those films. He wants to be in. Yeah, he always been told that he want to hunt down Spider-Man.
I can't imagine him with Tom Holland.
You can't. So you're questioning about this Kingpin versus this version of Spider-Man, Tom Holland. You can't see it.
No,
because he seems like too much like happy-go-lucky Spider-Man Disney.
Well, he is an older Spider-Man now. He's in college. Maybe they'll change the tone of the Spider-Man movies a little bit. I think it could work. I would love to see Daredevil and Spider-Man work together against this Kingpin. I think if you have the definitive Kingpin, eventually you want him. Kingpin is all in a lot of Spider-Man comics as well.
Yeah, I think he was originally a Spider-Man enemy. Actually, if I correct me on that,
I don't know. Did we lose you, Bruce?
Wasn't Kingpin originally a Spider-Man villain?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So it's since we have like one of the best versions of Kingpin, I want to see him going up against Tom Holland Spider-Man. What about you, Bruce? Do you want to see this version of Kingpin have to have a storyline against Spider-Man?
Tom Holland, yes.
Wait, what? What did you say?
I would love to see.
He wants to see him kill Tom Holland.
Kill Tom Holland in the movie.
Boo. Boo.
I'd like to see him with Tobey Maguire.
Which version of Spider-Man you think it would fit against Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland? This version of Kingpin.
Garfield.
I don't think.
Zendaya had a better choice, better chance.
Oh my god, nah. But I could see him going against Tom Spider-Man. Depending on how they do it, executed the story. You just have to get the story right.
All right.
So
I think people would dig seeing Kingpin and Spider-Man and Daredevil going at it in a film. And
yes, Daredevil, Kingpin, Spider-Man, absolutely.
They're definitely going to set that up.
Yeah, Zendaya.
I don't know how they'll handle it, but I think you're right. It's
Don't
going to be
stop
tough.
being so goddamn funny.
It harkens back to.
I really feel enthusiasm when he talks. Oh,
I don't like that jacket he's wearing.
I posted a picture. One of the last photos of Rob Williams.
Well, that seems morbid.
Some great, awesome cosplay.
Damn, I'm surprised. Japan
Why
has
is she
a lot of
holding onto that arm like that? That's suggestive. That makes me uncomfortable.
You mean it's what? That's the
It's cosplay.
She's Godzilla too. That's kind of cool as well.
Look at those boots and the way she's holding onto that arm. I mean, come on.
I don't know where you're going. All right.
I like those boots she's wearing though. Those are great.
Yeah. What else did I post there? Many people play video games in easy mode, and that's okay because games are supposed to be fun and relaxing, not stressful. I like that.
Said no one.
90s kids trying to move their TV from one room
Oh
to another.
God! And Mac's doing it now.
Well, no, I have little TVs, but I had a 36-inch tube TV.
Yeah.
I almost killed myself with that TV.
I remember moving a Trinitron. I brought my buddy to help me move my mom's Trinitron from upstairs to downstairs, and it was a bloody nightmare. God.
Yeah, I moved one from the living room down to the basement for the game room. I actually fell down the last few stairs. It kind of, and I tried to save the TV, and I did, but it killed me. I was like, oh, crunch. Yeah. I don't even know how they worked after some of the moves. I'm like, how does this thing still work? They did, though. Oh, here you go, Brian. We got it wrong with Batman and Robin. We were rooting for the wrong side. He was trying to cool the planet, and she was regrowing the forest. And they wanted us to root for the trust fund billionaire.
Goddamn right.
Why is Arnold's arm around her waist like that? Come on, Arnold.
Yeah, that makes no sense. He's a married man.
Yeah.
It's a different time. The tough old 90s back in the day was a struggle to go through your...
This is Max in his car now.
No, I have a small CD booklet. I don't have that many in there. Oh, here's see, Amber Heard. You know, I want her to be able to move on. I just, it's ridiculous. Here's a slinky guy in the middle of traffic.
No way. What the? Oh my God.
Why not?
What
would you
country
do if
is
he's? I don't know.
It's not America.
Why? We can't have slinkies in the streets?
It doesn't look like America, does it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I could be wrong.
Look at that. He's moving.
This is an unemployed man.
What? Maybe he gets really good tips. I don't know. This is well, wait till you see. He's got a vest on.
No, he's got a vest on. That's wise.
You think he's unemployed still? I don't know. That's some moves there with that slinky guy. Oh, here's Godzilla versus Kong toys. I know I said we should end. I've gone
Those
way
look
past
kind of crummy, don't they?
They crummy?
That looks okay. Godzilla look kind of janky.
Oh God.
Only the baby.
With Titanus, with Titanus.
Uh-oh,
These are the
hey,
babies.
Uh-oh, everybody.
Oh, this is a spoiler.
I want my Succo doll.
Suko.
I mean, it's not really a spoiler. The movie's coming out in the next couple of months.
Metal Gear Solid Slug. That would be amazing.
That would not be a good crossover.
Farmers are more important than politicians. I don't know if this is actually real or not. Look at that. Don't piss off people who grow your food. I agree with that. Nice editing. Okay, we're done. Oh, wait. Go ahead.
Let me show you this.
Jason Blum and James Wan have finalized the merger of Blumhouse and Atomic Monster. Oh, go ahead, Bruce.
Oh, that's good. That's good news.
All right, let me see this.
It's signed by Stan Lee, a Batman book.
Good golly.
Probably one of the only Batman books Stan Lee signed.
500 grand?
Yep. They probably won't get that, but they'll get something.
How much is that book worth unsigned by Stan Lee approximately, Bruce? I'm curious. Any idea?
$50 maybe.
$50.
Oh my God! Wow.
Because that was a blank. It was a blank cover, and Jim Lee. I think it was Jim Lee. Is it Jim Lee? Somebody drew that Batman on there.
Cool.
I mean,
yeah. So these blank covers were like $10, $15.
Jim Lee did the best X-Men runs in the 90s. So
Stan Lee signing a Batman book. That's rare.
I'm shocked that he signed it. Well, I mean, he respect Jim Lee because he did the X-Men.
Stan Lee signed everything.
He signed boobies according to Brucifer.
That's true.
Did you?
The most I could give it probably like 100,000 for it. I say it. Other than that, like
there you go. Degrassi had a girl who his ex-girlfriend had Stan sign her panties.
Holy Jesus!
Did you not watch Stan Lee present Shrimperella?
Gladly signed her panties.
I mean, hey, Stanley. Man, I wish he was.
Red Winderbaum, head of TV and streaming at Marvel Studios, has confirmed that the Netflix shows are part of the sacred timeline.
Of course, it's a part
That
of the.
wasn't,
yeah.
that wasn't the case before they rebooted it.
I thought they said the exact opposite at one point.
All right, thanks, Brian.
Bye, Ryan. Have a great night. They just doesn't like fans can interpret it whatever they want, whether it's canon or not. I mean, couple actors are coming back, couple actors are not coming back. So
the Penguin series filming today. That's good news.
I'm looking forward to that. Actually,
it's coming out later this year.
The fight scene between Maya and Daredevil and Echo will be 6 minutes long.
I mean, they released video.
Why they releasing the time of the fight?
Because it's not just a quick cameo like James Gunn. It's
It's not. He's not gonna.
6 minutes is a cameo.
Oh, David Ayer, my member ? Thank you and have a good rest of the evening.
You should honor the member
all right, let me talk about the Ayer if I could find
We'll go to his question. He's a
Voltaire. Remember what was it? The Stripperella movie with what was her name?
I know the title.
Pamela Anderson.
Oh yeah. Of course.
That was based on a Stan Lee cartoon that he did.
All right. He liked the ladies.
Okay, so this is I'm actually going to do a clip out. Thanks, jury, because I did want to cover this. I retweeted it the other day. I just couldn't find it. This is pretty significant because you remember people are like, why is David Ayer kissing so much James Gunn ass? He was constantly like, yes, James, and he's like, oh, we'll get there eventually. He has my time. There's been a big tonal shift in David Ayer on social media as to whether this is actually going to see the light of day.
That was on my mind a lot.
Yeah. So what's that?
That was on my mind a lot. Why he was kissing so much ass.
Yeah, but there's been a big change in David recently. Remember he was saying, "Oh, we'll eventually see it. It just doesn't be the right time." And now he says the studio has no interest.
I love David. I think he's a good director, but bro, just let it go. It's not.
If it was your project, I wouldn't let it. If it's something I made, I wouldn't let it go either. If an inferior version of my art was out there and people accepted that, I would not give up on it. What's that? You see my channel?
Oh gosh! Don't you do don't
no,
get
if I worked hard on something and people had a bad taste in their mouth and it wasn't my art and it was hijacked, I would not give up.
I understand that. I really want. I want to see that cut one day.
But
he's
changed though. This is a different. This is a different Ayer compared to even 6 months ago. So this is kind of the opposite of how Zach even handles things. Like
I understand why they don't have no interest. They want to move on from anything past those DCEU movies.
No, but even James Gunn mentioned it. Said saying we'll eventually get there. We'll eventually get there. But now it's this thing. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see eventually. Yes, everybody does. But
so David Ayer has given up on his Ayer cut of Suicide Squad. The studio has no interest. David Ayer has held out hope that Warner Bros. Eventually releases director's cut of 2016 Suicide Squad for many years, and only recently confirmed that he had discussions with DC Studios co-CEO James Gunn about unveiling his original vision of the
Superman. A couple months ago,
movie to the world. However, it seems Ayer has now officially thrown in the towel, and that was recently. He talked to James, and he said, just not right now, eventually, but now he's like, nope. When asked for an update on Twitter, the filmmaker made it clear that he's done with DC because the studio has no interest in releasing his cut of the film. I'm done with DC.
That's a shame.
Yeah, this is some of the. Let me also go to the context here of past times.
A fan asking him. Yeah.
That's very disappointing because I think it would be a good project to release under the right marketing. I know people like, we want to do different things now, but
but there's no money to be made in that cut.
Yeah, but there's nothing.
I don't agree with that either, though, Bruce. I think there's money to be made.
Well, they would have to put more money into production.
Right.
get the actors back. They will have to.
No, for this one, from what I've heard,
No,
they could actually
David
just release
say
this one.
is done. It just needs a little bit of VFX.
Didn't Zack Snyder say his cut was done too?
No. I mean,
no, he didn't say it was done.
Just asking.
Yeah. I'm good. I wish James and WB all the success.
I just think if it was done, it'll be a no-brainer. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think it's done. I think he's just trying to get sympathy.
I don't know. I think it would be great for the people who
he was being a little bitch boy and he got bitched out.
Oh,
deal with it.
This is a clip out. How dare you?
Wait, what?
Don't use that term.
Wait, what do you? Explain this, Bruce. What are you saying?
I'm not going to repeat that. I said what I said when I said it.
Ayer?
Clip that out.
Clip it.
He did that for his own clip out for his show. That's why he threw that. I know you did that. No.
I pulled the max.
All right. Degrassi says it's done. It needs a lot of work and it ain't happening.
See?
Well, that's what Degrassi says. Degrassi knows a lot, but I don't think he knows everything. I think I don't know Degrassi. I think you're just saying that it needs a lot of
I mean, the only thing that David said just need VFX works and that's it. Other than that, I mean, I want to see it hopefully, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I mean, listen, the studio want to get. They don't want to go back to the DCEU stuff. They want to go forward with the James Gunn stuff and stuff.
Situation feels good. Studios no interest in releasing it. It's time to run and not look back. What's with the change of mind? No, I'm good. Don't need to be walking around a begging bowl. Gonna protect my heart more moving forward. Okay. Yeah, because it was getting pretty pathetic for. No, it was getting pathetic for David Ayer for a while. What?
He literally was bent over while Pam took a dildo.
Oh,
what the
Lucifer? How dare you? Please, let's keep the conversation elevated.
Oh, I'm sorry. So he was pegged by the studio.
Oh, Brucifer, please.
Cook it there.
Please, Brucifer.
And your reply. Oh boy, Bruce. I'm disappointed.
My gosh. The discourse on this channel sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what people come here for.
Golly.
They come here to see Max and then bitch about Max when they leave.
No one is autonomous in Hollywood. A large film will be presented to a green light community and a CEO and corporate board. There are many presentations and sign-offs.
He even said it in Spanish. Look at him.
Yeah, but it's a big change for him. I think his heart's hurt. He says,
he sounds very passionate about it.
Yeah, I understand. This is another case of James Gunn leading people along.
I don't think it was James Gunn's call. I think it was Zaslav's call.
Come on, you think if James Gunn wanted to happen, it would happen?
Yeah. We don't know. If he said, I want Snyder's budget or something like that, maybe they told him.
If he wants 70 million, hell no, that's too much money. Get the fuck out of here with that. Yeah. But if it's maybe 10, 5 or 10 million,
Rossi
15,
says VFX, new sound mix, new color grade, HDR pass, and on and on.
He's right on that one though. He does right.
He can always film in his backyard.
Yeah, in his driveway. Yeah.
With a green screen or something.
No masks.
I don't know. Is that safe? One person in a driveway without a mask on during the pandemic?
Yeah.
Oh boy, someone could get hurt.
Good directors can direct anywhere.
That drove me crazy. Okay, someone being over your house during the pandemic is just as much risk as someone being in the driveway and a camera being on. It's not like he was filming a huge action scene or having a romantic kiss.
I can't.
That still irks. That's my pet peeve of that during that discussion. People were actually really angry at Zach because he filmed in a green screen in his driveway. Someone could have got hurt during the pandemic.
Oh my God! All the union people who had to come, all the crew.
It's in front of a green screen. He's standing there. He's not even
walking.
walking.
On this channel, we're very upset about that. If you remember.
Okay, don't highlight that. Who's highlighting?
I wasn't on the panel back then, so can't blame me for that.
Neither was I, but I remember watching.
That was pre Law and Order. I was struggling. I was like, really?
I remember there was some outrage from certain panelists, and I was like, huh? Like outrage. And I'm like, what? Over that?
Someone could have got sick. Oh, I'm like, I take that seriously. My parents are high risk. But if I said to my mom, I'm gonna film in the green, in your driveway, a green screen, is that gonna endanger her? No. It's like nothing.
Mm-hmm. Anybody see X? The movie X from A24?
No. Yeah, of course. It's on Amazon Prime right now. If anybody hasn't seen it.
Yeah, I just saw it on there. I was going to watch it because I remember the trailer. Just never got around to watching it.
It's the first in the Maxine whole thing. You kind of have to watch it.
It's a good movie. It's 1 a.m. We should be getting go. I've kept you all here really late. Thank you, Voltaire, Anthony, Brucifer. I appreciate it. I do want to see the air cut still. And I don't.
I'm sure people
I don't
one day
directors
hopefully
to
will
get
come
pegged,
out.
unlike Brucifer's dream.
Getting accused of being pegged.
What?
You did.
I don't want to know.
Well, the only good thing David Ayer is going to be directing now is Traffic from across the street from the Warner Studios.
Oh
wow!
Good night, Jeffrey. I appreciate it.
He turned on Zach. That's what he gets.
What do you mean he turned on Zach? Oh,
good night, everyone.